slaying teens in the dark. Keep slaying teens in the dark. Before I puncture your heart. Keep slaying teens in the dark. I come from the start. You know I'll never stop till I puncture your heart. Keep slaying teens in the dark.
I grab my knife, Sydney, but first I gotta call Casey. Everyone I've killed leads to you. The news reports are onto me. Sometimes I wish I could just FaceTime, but my Motorola's obsolete, so I think I should just stop. Sydney, still better keep slaying teens in the dark.
Keep slaying teens in the dark. Before I puncture your heart. Keep slaying teens in the dark.
I changed my voice from the start.
You know I'll never stop till I puncture your heart.
Keep slaying teens.
Mommy, mommy, the counselors we had were so wrong. That I've been drowning here forever. Oh, mommy, mommy, they ended your life. I'll slay them tonight. Mommy, oh, keep slaying teens. You can kill mama, mommy. You can kill mama, mommy. You can kill mama, mommy.
We are the arbiters of this society.
Repeat after me. As a good citizen, we must maintain a neutral carbon footprint. Repeat. Repeat after me. We must eat the bugs. Repeat. Repeat after me. We must eat the bugs. Repeat.
This is a world that we create and manage. The people, they need to be controlled. We will give them truths, but only our truths. They are not to seek information anywhere else.
It is my job to keep order. So what you saw didn't happen. Erase everything.
You a grunt? I used to be one, and I was good at it.
I know. Things were simpler then. I have some questions.
You need to understand, we're being hunted.
By who?
Bring him to me.
This breaks the world.
Your story isn't over yet. There's still a page left.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more, speak out. It's about to head south. You're never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back.
And welcome. I got to adjust the mic really quick. Hang on. Having some fun with this tonight. All right, there we go. Welcome to the call-in show, number 3. We've already got some guests in the room tonight. The usual degenerates that come on in. So I will start in reverse order this time because it seems like I always introduce you guys in a certain order. So let's do it in the reverse order. Welcome to the stream, Crusader Nate. How you doing, man?
Oh, you know me, man. Never miss a stream. Always here for the fun and games.
Hell yeah. And I have no idea, by the way, guys, what tonight is going to be about because it's a call-in show. So the only thing we advise is that there are no big black, digits that appear on the screen. On that note, On that note, we're going to add our local digit in chief, Jimmy Bones. How you doing tonight?
Gentlemen, how we doing tonight?
Good, good.
Dream, man.
And finally, in the background, sneaking in at the last minute, we have Jackal Boy. Let's hope this is a real account. I'm going to give him one shot. If it's fake, he's out of here. Jackal, how you doing?
Oh, you know I'm still alive.
It's the real Jackal.
Yeah, we recognize that voice.
Oh, yeah.
That fucked up kid voice.
No, it's just the voice of those who have not been scarred by life yet, I would say.
Yeah, as what is it? Blake says, that weird fucking kid. All
Yep,
right,
that weird
and we have Jeffrey Paul not on yet, but there is a rumor that Jeffrey Paul might make an appearance. So if you guys don't know who he is, go check out his channel of the same name, Jeffrey Paul on YouTube. He does some excellent tunes, and you've probably heard him on Pop because he does the intros and some of the breaks and the outros. So go check him out. Awesome jams. And it's also rumored, actually, we've just had that kind of conversation on the side that he's working on a song for this show. So that'll be awesome as well. Also, might as well get this out of the way as well. The intro you saw, that is the Blade Runner intro, is brought to you by Billy Von Baum. Go check him out at billyvonbaum.com. And finally, just to get out of the way and plug myself, you can donate it if you, damn it, you can donate if you feel like by heading over to paypal.com/PayPalMe/Red Pill Rhino. Donations are always welcome, and it helps keep the show going. Also, we have merch in the description. You can go check that out. You can get hats, beer koozies, which I see Jimmy is still not rocking his beer koozie. Hopefully soon he'll have a Red Pill Rhino beard koozie. We also have yoga pants for the ladies. We have I don't know, everything, hoodies, t-shirts, anything you want with my Obnoxious Rhino logo. You can get it in the merch store, so check that out. On that note, what do you guys think about tonight? Is there any topics this week that you've heard or seen that you want to address now?
Well, there was the link that I sent you the other day as pertaining your area.
Oh yeah. Did you send that in Skype?
I believe I did.
All right, let me see if I can pull that up. In the meantime, fill everybody in on that one.
Basically, I saw that Denver area is giving out money to the homeless people. But you have to be non-binary, manual transmission, women, or gender non-conforming or non-binary or whatever words that they're throwing in these days. Not one word was mentioned about men or veterans. It was just basically the rainbow brush.
Shocking.
I was like, that's kind of fucked up because men and veterans, what is it? Are 80% of homeless?
Close to that.
Something like that.
Yeah. And I do not see it on Skype, so it must be somewhere else.
Gilded. That's where I sent it to you. Gilded.
Good thing I downloaded that tonight.
Yeah.
Messages. I've got to figure that out on here. Hang on. 2 seconds. Yep, there it is. I'm just got to figure out how to share screen on here somehow. Figure that out.
And Billy Von Baum. Where's the ACLU on that?
Yeah. No, I said, what did I say, Jimmy? We'll do balloon tits rhino just so I can get the $12,000.
The balloon titted rhino.
Absolutely. I am down for that 12,000. All right,
or you could just do what Steven Crowder did and just blow up a couple of balloons and stuff them in your shirt.
That's basically what it would be.
We do have Jeffrey Paul backstage, so we're gonna bring him in. How you doing tonight, man?
Peace, my brothers.
Hell yeah, good to have you here,
Jeffrey.
Jimmy Bones, how you doing, my good brother?
Jeffrey, we're doing good. Got my beers, got my bros. We're doing good.
Oh yeah.
Hey, and that title, hey, that's it. Rhino Rage. That's going to be the title of your new tune. That's it.
Hell yeah.
When I heard that, I was like, that's perfect.
I like it. All right, let me see if I can pop up this Jimmy Bones article here for everybody to check out, if I can.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Share screen. What screen am I sharing? Window. There we go.
Ooh,
see if this will work.
I have to jot down a note. Soldier Girl 2022's got a good point. What about the Oregon game versus BYU? Any insight? We got to talk. We should cover that when you're done.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I heard a little bit about that. That's a can of worms.
Oh, if I remember correctly, that happened on BYU campus.
Ooh, that's even worse.
Well, put it this way. I'll look it up while you guys go over this stuff. But if that did happen on the BYU campus, I would not want to challenge BYU's video evidence.
No.
If you guys can shoot me over some links to that so we can cover that, because I'm actually not sure about what you're talking about on this one. I'm out.
Oh, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
And we will definitely cover it here. In the meantime, you can see my shopping list. It always does that. What's that?
King Dongs for Pop.
King Dongs for Pop. That's it. By the way, guys, Pop seems to be having some issues. I don't know too much. He didn't respond to me today, but Blake told me he is having a cough he cannot get under control. So I don't know if there'll be a Sunday stream or not, but it sounds like he may, in fact, be struggling with some California Stan Coof or something.
Yeah,
so,
he caught the California Cuckistan cough, is what I told Blake.
Commie cough. That's
commie cough. Yeah.
The commie cough.
Hopefully,
I got over it a few weeks ago. I caught it. I thought I was going to die. I mean, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah, I've had that, back last September, actually, so a year ago. And it was 14 days of fuck my life. I did not enjoy that.
Yeah, see, and that's the weird thing, though, because I've been around 2 or 3 people at my work that have caught it.
Yeah.
And my 2 friends that I went to a concert with, that was standing room only, and we were packed into that place like sardines. It was at the Deadwood, or the Mountain Grand up in Deadwood, standing room only. They both caught it like 2 or 3 days later. Me, I haven't been sick in 4 years.
What's all the beer you drink, Jimmy?
Everything dies.
All that.
Your
my
blood
alcohol
alcohol content is so
it's
damn
a-
high, Ebola could show up and die.
It's a permanent 0.08. So everything that comes inside me, it kills it. So Bud Light and whiskey, gentlemen. Bud Light and whiskey. The occasional
That'll do it.
cigar may or may not help.
Oh yeah.
I'll just drink my Beyond Tangy Tangerine supplement. I'd rather not drink yet.
You don't want to kill your soul yet.
You mean what's left of it?
What's left of it? Yeah.
That tiny little thing that's hanging on.
Yeah, part of being a deathen means you've got certain parts of your soul removed, so you don't feel certain emotions.
Dude, I got rid of my soul decades ago.
Good idea. Good move.
I traded that shit for a Klondike bar when I was a kid.
Aye. Yeah.
Okay,
lightens the load a bit.
maybe not such a good deal.
No, I think you got the short end there. All right, so let's read this article so we can get through it really quick and move on to more prominent BYU issues. More than 140 people experiencing homelessness in Denver will each be provided up to $1,000 in cash a month for up to a year as part of a basic income program designed to help lift individuals out of homelessness, the city announced last week. Well, isn't that nice? I wonder if this has something to do with Jared Polis trying to get reelected, by the way. This is another wonderful commie state now. Let's see. I just read that. Let me scroll down. The $2 million contract with Denver Basic Income Project was approved by the city council and will provide direct cash assistance to more than 140 women, transgender, and gender non-conforming individuals and families in shelters. Here's the issue. Like you guys said, I don't see men. I don't see veterans. I don't see anything like that here. I just see.
And when they say families, they mean single mothers.
Yeah. Well, no kidding. Yeah. And a lot of these people, I'm I'm not speaking to anybody on this list. I'm just saying a lot of people that are homeless in this state, well, anywhere really, usually have severe drug addiction problems too. So they're not exactly trying to get back on their feet and find jobs. Most of them are career homeless and they enjoy it. It's kind of a mess, man. I mean, there's where I'm living. I'm not going to give you specifics, but where I'm living, there's homeless people that come in and out of here all the time. And I've seen them for the last year and a half. No changes, same mess, same drug deals in the parking lot. Like they just don't care. They're not trying to improve their lives at all.
Yep. They're trying to turn the beautiful state of Colorado into San Francisco.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's a nice picture here. That's not what it looks like. Actually, that looks like, oh yeah, that's downtown Denver.
Yeah, that's
the,
old picture of downtown Denver.
Yeah, that's before the homeless camps were on all the city blocks here.
Or as I like to call them
What's that?
Bidenvilles. I like to call them Bidenvilles.
Bidenvilles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't got any good video of it because they've actually been trying to clean it up. And every time I get to the spot, they've moved already. But you'll see blocks of just tents lined up, man. It's pretty ridiculous. Anyway, let's see what this says. Just as important as housing and shelter is a regular source of income. Yeah, I call it a job. I mean, it's not the most fun thing in the world, but you know what? That's how you get an income. But what do I know? For those experiencing homelessness, and it's not like there's a lack of jobs out there. There's gig work. There's all sorts of stuff. You can walk up to a construction site now and they'll hire you pretty much because they're having labor shortages everywhere. Let's see. Oh, there's Mayor Michael Hancock said the direct cash assistance will help more than 140 women and families currently in shelters. Okay, so that about covers it. I think I don't think we need to reread. Well, there's not much left. Let's touch on this. The $2 million was allocated from the American Rescue Plan Act, according to the city, and the contract provides up to $1,000 a month. Okay, so it's pretty repetitive. That's about it. That's really the article. I mean, there's comments. I'm sure those are fun to read.
They're giving these guys $1,000 a month.
Well, they're only giving you $1,000. Yeah, only if you are a single mother, or you want to wear some balloon tits for a while and stay on the streets, do some meth and dick stuff. If you do that, yes, $1,000 a month could be yours.
That's insanity.
Yeah. Well, this is a liberal state. That's just how we roll here, I guess. Not how I want it, but that's how it's going. So let's pull this off the screen here. Bring you guys back up, and we got to get that BYU.
Had that hamster rolling in my brain there for a second because during the Gilded chat the other night, I was coming up with different terminology other than meth and dicks.
Oh, that was hilarious that night.
And it being Colorado, I need to come up with one for the Mary Jane. Do you wanna?
Right. Yeah, and that's a problem. So first thing, when they legalized it here, it didn't exactly help the situation. It seems like everybody from other states decided to move in here and just camp out. So that was problem number one. Two, they said that money would go to schools and roads and, things that would help. Our school system is a load of shit, and our roads, good luck getting anywhere. I mean, it's 45 minutes to travel 10 minutes in this city. Yep. So, and most of it's construction on roads that were still being built before I was born. So
the week of my the day after my birthday, I went down to see my buddy in Colorado Springs, which is, how far away is it from Denver? I would say like
about an hour and 30 minutes, depending on where in Springs and where in Denver you leave from.
So from where I leave in my apartment here in Western Nebraska, if I take the 2-lane highway, Highway 71, which has 4 or 5 different turns, you take a left here, go up a mile, take a right, and then you jump back and do the whole zigzag thing. It's
Right.
an hour, and it's like an hour and 20 minutes faster going the back roads than it is going from my area. Go to Torrington, hit 85, go to Cheyenne, and then all through that whole nut
Down
roll.
through I-25. Yeah.
Yep. I'm like,
I-20.
No, because every time I get within 20 miles of Denver, my skin just crawls.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I hate Denver. I hate that fucking area. Hate that town.
Yep. I work in the middle of it every day. It's a lot of fun, let me tell you.
When I lived in Denver for a while back in the 90s. Are they still having these outrageous taxes on the roads?
Oh, yeah.
Like get your tags and all that stuff.
Not
I
only
remember
that,
back then it was unbelievable. I kept my Texas tags on the car.
They've turned, not only are they doing that with taxes, registration this year. Now, I have a newer car, but I paid like $400 in registration here. And it's a 2021 vehicle, so it is fairly new, but still, that was ridiculously high. Now, they are turning I-25, instead of making it 3 lanes or 4 lanes, they've added a toll lane. So to get from Springs to Denver or vice versa, you now have a toll road instead of the 3 lanes. They took out that 3rd lane, put a toll in. So,
so
now it's
a
congested mess. 1 lane on I-25.
And it's not the normal you pull. Yep. Yeah, and it's not the normal you pull up, you throw your buck 25 in the basket, and they raise the gate. No, they take a picture of your plate, they run your name, and then about
every couple miles.
And then about a month and a half later, you get that bill. That's how they do the tolls.
And some of those are ridiculous. They'll be like, you go through 2 of the cameras and it's like $65 or something. It's pretty stupid.
Mackerel.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why when I was on my way back from Springs, my GPS, because I had my GPS on, because of course I don't know my way around that fucking area, except for the couple times. And it says, oh, well, this way is 30 minutes faster. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, there's a toll road. And I was like, nope.
Run.
I'm fine with driving through cornfields, driving through the tiny little podunk towns in rural Colorado.
I've driven through the mountain passes to avoid the highways.
Oh, geez. I'm surprised I didn't get any toll roads when I was driving to Vegas for the CME. That was a whole fucking nut. That was a nut roll and a half.
Speaking of which, I'm still curious how that's going. Some of you know, some of you don't, but
yeah, if you know, you know. From my end, it is not looking good.
Nope. And I don't know, but the ball's got to drop on that soon, because somebody needs to figuratively and literally pay up. That's all I can say.
Yep.
I'm not at liberty to disclose anything further on that, but I'm pretty pissed off.
And as Forrest Gump would say, and that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah. Well, this community is pretty small, and those that are in the know are a pretty tight-knit group of individuals.
Yep. Which reminds me, Jeffrey, we need to get you in the Gilded chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are one.
What is that? I don't even know.
It's just like our own little private chat server where you can come in, chat with everybody in.
Well,
it's like Messenger with butts.
Oh,
and boobs.
Yeah, way too much of that.
Hey, not to break the conversation here, but Rhino, what are the property taxes like there in Colorado?
I don't know offhand, as I'm not fortunate enough to be a property owner, but
you know what?
I'd have to look that up. Jimmy actually, he's pretty good with that computer over there.
If my drunk ass can type.
Give the drunk guy the responsibilities.
Come on, roll the dice.
Hey man, I'm doing my job here, man. Okay. According to taxrates.org. Nice book.
God damn it, Jackal.
Good one.
Okay, so
not drinking.
The median property tax in Colorado is $1,437 per year for a home with the median value of $237,800.
Can you compare that to your state?
I sure can.
Nice. I bet you it's a big drop.
Property
Oh
taxes.
my gosh.
Tonight's call-in show brought to you by Colorado. We're going to hell fast.
Like in my last bullshit report, I told you we're going to hell fast.
Yep.
Okay.
That train's at full throttle.
Okay, for the median tax property in Nebraska is $2,164 per year for a home with the median value of $123,300. Counties in Nebraska collect an average of 1.6 or 1.76% of properties assessed on the fair
And
market.
Colorado was what?
Colorado was 0.6% of properties assessed. So your Colorado's collecting less on more value than what Nebraska is.
Yeah, but the average home here is selling for like $500,000. So there's that.
Yep. And this is at tax-rates.org. So if anybody else is curious on what their tax rates are or to compare them to a different state, there you go. There's the website.
Right on.
Y'all know I lived in Texas most of my life. I did live in Colorado for a while, but Texas actually taxed me right out of my home.
No kidding.
I left Texas and came to Arkansas at the first of this year, and I'm living in Arkansas. And the tax rate here it's unbelievable how much lower it is. And that's the reason I did it. I said, I can't sit there and pay this. Well, I had just a $200,000 home in Texas, and it was $6,000 plus a year.
Yeah. See, I got to get out of here, but the trap is I've made the mistake of getting used to Denver spending, Denver bills. So if I were to move to a small town in the middle of nowhere, I still have the bills, and I still have to make a certain amount of money a month. And doing that is not easy if you're not in a big city.
Nope.
No, when I did come to Arkansas, it cut my pay, but at the same time, I don't have those expenses I had in Texas either. Texas's property tax is going through the ceiling. It's going through. It's getting so outrageous. I know people there living in maybe a $300,000, $400,000 home, paying up to $12,000, $13,000 a year in property tax.
That's insane.
That's insanity. I mean, I said I'm not doing this anymore. So
I can't remember who brought it up. It might have been, I don't think it was Crowder, but somebody was bringing up the fact they needed to just get rid of property tax altogether because they say you own your home, but if you don't pay your property tax, they take your home and the property it's on. It's like you don't own it.
Nope.
You're renting it essentially.
You're paying
from the
rent
state.
to stay in America.
Yeah.
Property tax and income tax. Get rid of both of them, and there's your stimulus package that we need to get. And there's your stimulus package.
Amen to that, brother.
Inflation Reduction Act. Get rid of all the extra bullshit. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't even want to know what I'm going to pay in taxes this year. See, I'm an independent contractor, so I get to pay at the end of the year. Yeah.
I do. It's easier to do it every quarter.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Well, I was going to ask you what the rental market's like there too in Colorado. I mean, is that
behind this wonderful set that looks nice is a very shitty apartment, 1 bedroom, maybe 700 square foot, pretty small, 1,400 for that, and that's in a bad neighborhood. So if that helps you out, and it's going up. That's what I'm locked into now. After this, I think it's going to be more like 1,500-1,600.
Okay, well,
and that's again, right outside is drug dealers and crime, and there's cop cars here every night. It's pretty good stuff.
I lived up there off Highway 6 in Union.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know where that is. How is it over in that area now? Is it?
That is Lakewood. That area is still nice.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're still going to run. That was a 2 bedroom. That was about 1,600 there, and that was in the nice part of town. That was off of Union and 6 and Alameda there, right in that area. I'll give you a hint. I am somewhere near the industrial area. So I am not even in the nice part of Denver.
Let's see. You're in the Aurora area, right, Rhino?
Well, now they know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, maybe.
Exposed.
That's fine. Anybody that doesn't like me, come find me. I can deal with you. That's fine.
Yep.
He'll kick your ass with lightning powers.
Just for shits and giggles, I looked up your area. I probably should just said I looked up your area. My bad. But the top one, coke and cock,
coke and cock,
or coke and crack,
Percocet and Peg D.
Right.
Pick which one you want. All apply here.
Coke blown up your ass.
Fentanyl and phalluses.
That was a good one.
But okay,
they actually just busted a guy with like 20 bags of fentanyl in the back of his car just on I-70 up here. So
there was a guy that I was talking with Nate and Jackal and Gilded. There was a dude that was shoplifting from the local Dollar General in my area, and that ended up with being a fentanyl bust. And he had $1,200 in his car cash.
Yep. Now, before you forget what you were saying, what were you looking at there?
I was looking up apartments in your area, and the top ones is 1313 to 1840 for 1 to 2 beds.
The 1313, it's not as nice as it sounds.
Dollar amount. Yep. I mean it. The kitchen does look nice, but then you got a tiny little 4-seater table.
Have you ever heard of gentrification?
Yes, I have.
That's what those are. All it is a shitty neighborhood where they roll in, put some fake marble countertops in, throw in some new appliances and wallpaper wood flooring. That's what I call it. Yep. And they call that a nice high-end luxury apartment.
This is Legacy at Fitz. Whatever that means.
That's a shithole.
That's $16.99 to $30.19 for studio 3 beds.
That is a shithole, and I know exactly where that is.
Yep, here's one on East Fremont. I know exactly where that's at.
Yeah.
$16.50 to $18.90. So the Fletcher Southlands on East Smoky Hill Road.
If you guys are looking to move to Denver, don't.
1734 2, and just take a wild guess what the second number is.
69.
Somebody else guess.
69.
Nope.
I have no idea.
38.
I'll give you a hint. It's 5 digits.
No shit.
11275.
Yeah.
For what area?
This is in the Fletcher Southlands on East Smoky Hill Road. Greystar, the global leader in rental housing. And this actually looks like it is in a pretty decent neighborhood. Very, let's just say pretty ritzy. God. Hell, there's a freaking there's a boxing fucking simulator thing in the workout room.
So if you want to live in a nice neighborhood, just be ready to pay $11,000 a month.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck.
Yeah, so
afford that.
Basically, you're going to be living in a resort.
Yeah.
If you choose this.
And those are reserved for doctors, lawyers, what? I don't know. It's not your average person working here.
People that make 6 figures.
I heard some people were actually retiring on cruise ships because it was cheaper to stay on the cruise ship and sail the world than it was to live in these major metropolitans anymore.
Wow.
Yep. And I thought, that don't sound like a bad idea.
No, not at all.
No. I got a buddy. He's a retired plumber. He's a retired contractor and a plumber. And he sold his business, sold his house, sold everything, and bought a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It's like a 900 square foot house on 10 acres of land in northern West Virginia. He got it for $40,000.
Yep, we have property like that here in Arkansas.
Okay, so I saw.
Be right back. I'm going to pack my bags.
I saw Soldier Girl is asking what it is in Portland.
Yeah.
Brace yourself.
Oh no.
Okay, this is a 3-bed. This is the very first one. 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,320 square foot apartment. Pets are okay.
Oh, that's nice.
$4,100
That's
A month?
insanity.
a month
Before utilities, right?
before utilities. I would assume.
Fuck that.
I would
Yeah,
assume.
no one's gonna live there if they're sane.
Well, plenty of people are living there, but they're just not you and I.
Yeah, they're not sane.
For a studio apartment in a fairly decent looking building, but it's Portland, so take that for
So it's a
worth.
shitty neighborhood.
Yeah, burning,
Yeah,
looting,
well,
and murdering on the daily.
1,685 square feet. Pets are okay. That's $4,000. This one actually is an actual house, is what it looks like. Nice exterior, looks pretty nice. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,860 square feet for $3,645.
These are Dallas prices. That's the way the Dallas prices where I came from are.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what looks like to be a duplex on the outside. It's 1 bed, 1 bath, 2,000 square feet. Pets are all right. That's 3,200. For 650 square feet for the exact same thing, 1 bed, 1 bath. Pets are okay is 3,200.
Well, this is depressing.
Are we depressing you, brother?
Okay, just to clarify everything, just to give a fair price. The apartment that I'm in right now is a 2-bedroom, but I only use the 1 bedroom. The other bedroom is full of all my overflow shit.
Beer storage.
All of his beer cans.
Well, cardboard boxes, and I've got my my upright freezer in there, and then like all my other overflow shit. And it's 2-bedroom, 1 bath, kitchen, and living room. I'm paying $525, and then the only other utility I take care of is electric and internet.
Nice.
So I would say, if you don't mind living in kind of a shithole small town in western Nebraska, Scotts Bluff is all right.
Hey, that's what I did when I moved to Arkansas at the first of this year. I moved to a small town because I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
And I was able to buy my house. I was able to sell my house in Dallas for so much money that I was able to pay cash for my house here.
Wow.
And then I got Ghost Pill looking up Jimmy, look up Jackson, Wyoming. Oh, brother. Oh,
this is
brother.
the property rental prices stream tonight.
Yeah. Jackson is probably not going to be cheap.
I can guarantee you it's going to be not.
I know.
When you're done with that,
I have a friend that's got land outside of Jackson, and it is expensive.
Well, that's where the majority of the millionaires and the billionaires go have their vacation homes.
Yeah. Well, I know someone that lives out there that has his own private landing strip on his property.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one is in Aspen Meadows Apartments. So that would be an apartment complex. It's looking like a kind of a rustic, cabin-ish. That one will run you $22.60 to $40.65 for a studio with 3 beds.
That sounds like my neighborhood.
A studio with 1 bed, which looks like it is probably in town. That's $2,000 to $2,500.
Yeah.
And then here's a condo with 3 beds for $5,900.
What are the square?
By the way,
footage?
guys, I'm just doing some background research on BYU while you guys are covering this.
Yep.
That's what we're here for.
Okay. The 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo is 1,000 square feet, so not very big. The apartment ranges from 400 to 800 square feet. So that's a studio to 1 bedroom with 1 bath. That's the $2,000 to $2,500. And the first one that I said was, oh, Jesus Christ. It's either a studio to a 3-bedroom with a 1 to 2 bath, 450 to 1,200 square feet. That one's $22.60 to $40.65. And those
So
are just
where in this country can you live then? Is the real question.
Fuck it, out in the woods. Out in the woods or in the mountains. You can live like a mountain man. Fuck it.
Just
Yeah.
set up
That's what I'm doing.
set up a tent, set up a tent in the backwoods and cut your own logs, build your own little cabin.
Yep.
I'm saving up money and I'm building something out of concrete. Fuck that.
That's
By the way, I'm going to interrupt here really quick. We've got room for 2 more. I see Soldier Girl. I see Billy. I see Ghost. I see Polska. We've got room for 2 more in the house. So if somebody wants to come in, here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to cover your stories. Of course, we can go anywhere tonight with the chat. Hopefully not as long as we normally do.
Where's Chris Mitchell when we need him?
I would hate for Crusader Nate to be on a 5-hour stream and have to work 2 hours later. We don't want that.
That's
that did not sound fun. But if you guys want to call in, I want to hear about your experiences living where you're at and how good, but more preferably, how shitty it's becoming, especially under this administration and all the shit that's going on.
Well, the Dow did drop below 30,000, and the S&P did drop about 14% in the past 18 months. I'm no financial advisor or stock guy, but I'm going to say that is not good.
No, not at all.
No, don't look at your 401ks, folks. Do not.
Not even
look-
your crypto's safe right now, man.
No, I don't even have a crypto, and I don't even want to look at it.
Yeah, I pulled out of that.
Just look at your bug out bag. That's what you need to look at. Your
I was going to say, I pulled out of crypto like I pulled out of my ex.
Woo!
Let me ask you guys y'all's opinion. Y'all can each tell me this. When is this thing going to tank? When is this thing going to implode and it's over as we know it?
Oh, the country or?
Yeah, the economy.
Halfway through
I've been
sooner
waiting on it.
Sooner than we know. I don't have an exact date on it, but I would say sooner than we think.
Yeah,
5
I can't.
years, 2 years, 3 years. What do
I'd
you
say
think?
before next June. I'll give it before next June.
I'm gonna kind of go with Jackal on that because, and this is my main reasoning, the crop yields this year. When there is no food, there is going to be hell to pay. So
Absolutely.
what you're seeing right now is going to get worse in the next month or so. It's already starting, but by, like Jackal said, next June, we're going to be feeling all those crops that were destroyed, all the animals that were cold. That includes the chickens, the turkeys, because of this bird flu. And
how many food processing plants that have miraculously just spontaneously combusted or had someone try to drive an airplane into them.
In case I'm wrong, in the chat, correct me, because I am okay with being wrong and admitting to it. But I believe something like 60% of cattle were cold this year.
Holy.
So that's going to be hell to pay next year. That, like I said, when people can't feed their kids, I don't care how civilized of a nation you have. That's when shit goes to hell.
That's
in
when
my
we hit
opinion.
Neanderthal levels.
Yeah.
Well, let me just go ahead and bring this up for you since you said it there, Rhino.
Yeah, run the numbers.
As
throw
of
it in the throw it in the if you have a link, throw it in the private chat and I'll pull it up as you're reading it.
okay, so this is just off of the second article that I brought up. Let me private chat and copy pasta. There we go.
Good shit. Got it.
Okay, so this is from 13 days ago, Saturday, September 10th, 2022, cow culling in the Southern Plains. I'm just going to go ahead and look for numbers here. Okay, cow packing plants in Region 6. No idea where that's... Okay, Region 6 includes Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, and New Mexico. So packing plants in Region 6 have processed 668,000 beef cows this year, up 31%, or 157,000 head from last year. They have processed 217,000 dairy cows, just slightly below last year.
Whoops.
And you guys,
I'm researching at the same time he is, so excuse me, guys.
Okay. So from according to this one from 13 days ago, the numbers are actually up, but that doesn't necessarily, unless it's in here somewheres in this article. Okay, this is actually a pretty short one. Let me read it real quick. Okay, of particular interest is a comparison of cow culling this year, that of 2011 and 2012. During the last major drought in Texas and other parts of Region 6. So far in Region 6 this year, 8,000 more beef cows have been slaughtered than in 2011.
Yeah.
Slaughter this year is 164,900 head more than 2012. Dairy cows this year as well is above, close to 2012. Okay, so this is only in 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is only in 6 states. Wait, 5 states. Sorry, I can't count.
Let's see.
So this, so this is just the reports of the slaughter. So cattle processed. That's probably the number we're looking for here.
I remember covering this in a live stream a few weeks ago. I'm going to pull this up while you're looking into that. Excuse me. Let's see. Video file. This up as fast as I can. My computer's slowing down because I've got a million things open, but hang on.
Just think, all this is happening while we still have thousands of illegals flooding into the country. So you're increasing the number of mouths needed to be fed while yield is going down.
According to what I saw either last week or the week before, we have basically the entire population of the country, Ireland, has come through our borders.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Is there a way? Hang on, guys. I'm going to see, because I haven't done this on the call-in show. This is Billy's wheelhouse, and Billy is not here, but I wonder if I can... I'm trying to see if I can give you guys admin privileges so you can pop up articles as well. But I'm not sure how to do it.
Yeah, tech stuff is not in my wheelhouse.
Nate, he was able to add you as like an admin, one of his, wasn't he?
Yeah, I don't know how he did it though.
See if you can interact with our icons or anything like that.
I was going to say the wrenches should be able to put links in the actual
In the
in the
YouTube
actual chat. So I'll try and do that. Here's one from Mexican Beef that is 4 days old. And it's only a few sentences long. Let me see.
There it is. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to pull shit up all at once. It's being a little bit more difficult than last stream.
Okay, yep. I just put the link in the main chat.
In the private chat?
No, the actual YouTube.
Okay.
This one comes from Mexican Beef. According to the data provided by the National Directorate of Agricultural Commercial Control, in August of 2022, the slaughter climbed to its maximum monthly value of the current year, reaching 1.23 million head of cattle processed. This implies a monthly rise compared to July of the current year, plus 10.9%, which is equivalent to more than 120,000 animals, and an increase of 7.8% compared to the month of August 2021, equivalent to 90,000 animals,
All right,
adjusted for the number of the days of the month, which were
I'll show you a
22.
photo. What do you think?
Hang on.
Oh, this is an old video.
Let's yeah, this is one how old is this video? Because I know we had this in a live stream or a live show a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we went
Oh yeah. This is the
About the drought.
Yeah.
yeah the
This
Indian,
is
the Hindu network from Lake Mead.
yeah, but the reason I want to point this out again in this call, since we're talking about it, is that this covers everything we're talking about as far as the cullings and the drought and everything. So we'll roll this really quick and let you guys check this out in case you missed the other stream. And in the live chat, if you guys want to be a part of the show, all you got to do is follow that link. Guys, one of the wrenches, if you want to throw that. Actually, never mind. Multitasking. I got it for you guys. But I'm trying to do too much at once right now.
Jimmy's just here to look pretty.
Yeah. But I want to play this for you guys.
That's what I do best.
Yeah, and if any of you want to call in, we've still got room for 2. So you're more than welcome to call in. This is actually more serious than our last one. By the end of the last live stream, we were trying to get Jimmy to puke. So
we'll get there. We'll
see how it goes.
I just sent something to Jimmy and the Gale did, and we'll see.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I just got the mess. I seen the notification there, but I was trying to keep the conversation going here. But go ahead and you guys go ahead and do it. Talk about what you want to do. I got my squirrel bladder. So
go for it.
I will be back in about a minute or so.
Actually, we are an hour in, so why don't we all go ahead and take a break? If you guys need to top off your beers, empty your squirrel bladders, or plan world domination, whatever you want to do, we'll take a quick break. And we've got a brand new, re-edited and revised pee-pee break from Billy Von Baum. So let's roll it. All right. Let me figure out how to get myself back on screen here. Where am I? There I am. All right. Got a few more people showing up to make this a lot more fun. We've got... Really, this is a different name. Is this really? All right. We'll give it a shot. Let's see what happens. I'm afraid. But if it's the right one, it is the one and only Billy Von Baum.
It's Billy Von Baum, Esquire the Third.
What's up, man?
Esquire the Third. We also have Polska Bob, who wanted me to make sure he had a password for the stream, because last week Polska was a BBC, and it was a scary couple seconds on the stream there. Polska, you are, well, if I can get it to work. Oh, shit. Hold on, guys. We've got 6 on the line here. Polska and Ghost Bill, stand by if you can. Stay backstage with us, but we've got 6 on now, so apparently we just ran out of room.
Take Jimmy Bones out for a minute.
Get rid of Jimmy for a minute. I don't want to kick him out before he's on.
Oh, but he's taking a break. He said he's taking a smoke break.
All right. We'll kick Jimmy.
Put him backstage
Remove-
for a bit.
How do I put him backstage without removing him completely?
No, you just remove them.
Remove from
Go
stream.
backstage. Yeah.
Okay. Removing from stream. And I got to pick between one of the two of you. Making it hard on me. Polska. I know it's the real Polska. Ghostpill we've never had on before, so we're going to shoot with Ghostpill as his first live appearance on the Rhino Collins show. Ghostpill, you are live.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What is going on?
Peace, brother.
Just another day.
Indeed. And I'm going to let Jimmy know that he is stuck in purgatory.
Oh my god. I just now realized this, but my drink, it almost looks like spiss. That does not look appealing in this glass.
Wonderful. All right.
See, you can hear me all right because I'm using a laptop. I am in the woods, technically. I'm in my RV. So.
Yeah, you sound just fine. I can hear you.
Cool.
Let's say the audio sounds a little different, but not a big difference.
I am
No,
mobile.
not huge.
Totally
Mobile commands.
Oh. Oh no, I fucked up.
What'd you do?
Oh, that picture I made, and I sent it to Jimmy to give me his opinion on it. Oh no.
I don't want to know.
Oh, I might get assessed. I
don't want to know.
Assessed. Oh,
We
no.
are going to play this video now, since I've been cocking around half the stream already, and show you what we're talking about with the cattle nonsense. Jimmy, again, you are not gone forever, but you've been temporarily put backstage in timeout.
Now show
Here we
you
go.
a photo. What do you think this looks like? This is not Mars. It is the United States of America, a drought-hit United States of America. This is Lake Mead, America's largest reservoir. Its water levels have fallen to 28%. It is 175 feet lower than it used to be in the year 2000. What do you think is happening here? The US is battling extreme heat and low rainfall, and the result looks like this. Almost all of the American states are experiencing drought conditions. In some, it's severe, in some, exceptional, like in the case of Texas. Here, farmers have had to
Polska in
sell
the
their
chat.
cows for slaughter well ahead of schedule. Why? Because they could not afford to keep the cattle. Water sources have dried up, and there is no grass to feed the cows. Farmers in Lone Star have downed their herd size by 50%. 43% in Mexico, 41% in Oregon.
Okay.
37% of American farmers have killed their existing crops. They're convinced that crops won't mature under such dry conditions. How dry are we talking about? The U.S. experienced the third hottest July on record. In parts of Texas, the average temperature was around 38 degrees. For the U.S., this is beyond normal. As we speak, 60% of West, South, and Central Plains have been hit by severe or exceptional drought. In Arizona and Nevada, the water level in the Colorado River is nearing its lowest point ever. The river supplies water to some 40 million people, both in the US and in Mexico. It also supports agricultural production in the area, feeds Lake Mead and Lake Powell. But this river is in the throes of a drought. The shoreline is receding and skeletons are emerging. 5 sets of human skeletons have emerged from Lake Mead since the month of May.
So we're not going to play the whole thing, but I want to give you an idea, because the question was how long before things pop off, and in my opinion, that's your answer there. Because we're not going to see the results of that drought until next year, but I do have Polska in the chat bugging me about the BYU story, so I do want to pop that up for you guys as well. But Ghostpill, was there anything in particular you wanted to cover while you're on the show tonight? Because I know I had talked to you about if your situation in your city is going to hell, or how you're doing, how you're faring. How is it going?
Where I'm at now, things are going great. I was originally from Colorado myself.
Yeah.
So I lived in you know where the Broomfield area is?
I do.
Yeah, that's where I originally came from, and the homelessness and crime and everything was skyrocketing there. It was getting really bad, and you already know if you defend yourself in any way in that state, your life is ruined.
Yeah, it's game over.
Yeah, so I decided to relocate, get out of there, and moved on. I'm now in Wyoming, and it's night and day difference.
Yeah.
There's no comparison.
And I've been through there a few times. It seems like a pretty nice laid-back area. You've got more cattle out there than people, which is always a plus.
Yeah, and people out here have a completely different idea of things and operate in a different paradigm.
Yeah.
So they're not going to play along. They're going to do what's best for them and for their livelihood, regardless of what powers that be or media says or pushes them to do.
Yeah. Well, that's the way to be, man. I've always liked it up there when I've gone up there. So, yeah, it is a nice state. And you guys, you don't have any state income tax up there, do you?
Nope.
No, that is a very good deal.
Damn.
All right.
I believe Wyoming is like the lowest populated state in the union, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
I believe so.
and we also have the highest capita of pew-pews per person in the whole United States.
Woo!
So if there's only one bad thing that can happen in Wyoming, and that's a certain volcano. And if that goes off, we're all done.
If Yellowstone goes off, the United States as a whole is gone, and probably 2/3 of the world are going to have very serious repercussions. So,
Yeah, we won't know it
at
is.
least if it goes off, I won't know because I'll be dead instantly.
Yep.
Actually, you got another problem with Wyoming.
What's that?
Her name is Liz Cheney.
Oh, yeah,
she's
well,
gone.
they just kicked her out, didn't they?
Yeah, we got rid of her.
She's still there. But
Yeah.
some have said that
that's-
she wants to make a presidential run, if you could believe that.
That's a joke. That ain't going to happen. I mean,
What,
she
Hillary
might be
Clinton
serious.
2.0?
They're going to lose. Future going to lose.
Yeah, indeed. All right, before Polska loses his mind here, hang on a second. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I want.
Lose your mind when you're on your grind.
I'm trying, man.
And with they were culling the cattle, how they've killed thousands of head of cattle.
Mhm.
They've culled millions of chickens and turkeys across the U.S. as well.
Well, yeah, that's a or not swine flu.
Bird
Wrong
flu.
animal. Bird flu. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
Polska's
right.
right. The Midwest does feed the world.
Yep.
You know, like you and I have spoken, Nate. You know, you control the food, you control everybody.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And yeah, it reminds me of a Billy Von Baum video that got put up today. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Nature soy sauce there, man. That's what that yellow stuff was.
Oh, that, yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, go check that out if you haven't.
Oh.
Eating the bugs. You will eat the bugs, and you will be happy and know nothing.
Exactly.
No,
All right, this is from
I
the
will
Washington
not do that.
Post. So
Not the best
we'll
source.
see. Yeah. Well, my other source was CNN, so
Okay. Yeah. We're splitting hairs here.
yeah. It's a fairly long article, the history behind why a BYU volleyball game went viral, which apparently I didn't pay attention to. My bad. But in late August, the only black starting player on Duke University's women's volleyball team, which, let's be honest, the only reason anybody watches that is because it's a women's volleyball team. There's some bouncing going on.
Other than the ball.
Yeah, no, the balls, nobody's seeing that. Team
No, they're
reported
just
that
they're seeing booties and shorts.
Yes, exactly. Women's volleyball team reported that an opposing fan hurled racist taunts, including slurs, during a match at Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah. According to social media accounts from the player's godmother, nobody from BYU, neither the coaches, the staff, nor the 5,500 fans did anything to intervene.
No.
Right. Cool.
Nothing happened there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was actually what the CNN said. So did they say something right for once? Is that what you're telling me?
Say it ain't so.
I mean, I guess they did report the truth for a change.
We're gonna look at that video here in a minute, but let's get through this.
I guess Stelter's gone.
What's that?
I think Stelter's gone.
Yeah, Stelter. Every time I watch Crowder and that sunshiny face, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that for Pop.
Yeah, you need a sunshine intro with Pop as a smiley face.
You think you can do that? I'm sure that is drop dead easy.
That would be hilarious. An intro for one of the shows, one of the channel shows, with Pop as the smiling sun.
Yeah, I could do that.
What if you put Pop's face on Stelter's body?
Oh, Fat Punisher. Fat Punisher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fat gay Punisher right there.
A Stelter Pop deep fake. There you
I
go.
might be able to do that before this show is over. So.
That is awesome. If you do it, I'll play it.
Well, I at least a picture. I could do a picture. I don't
Okay, well, we'll pop up the picture then. After the episode became public, BYU launched an investigation, really, over some idiot doing something stupid, allegedly.
You have to understand the culture of BYU. BYU is not your typical state-funded university. It is founded, funded, and supported by the LDS Church. The LDS Church has a very, very extremely strict code of conduct. If a student or a faculty member is caught saying or doing anything like this, it reflects badly on them in the church, number one, can get them excommunicated from the church, number two, and can also have repercussions on that family within the church, number three. Fellow members of that family will no longer be allowed to go to BYU.
Gotcha.
And then they're going to repossess their bicycles.
Well, if you have any understanding of how the way that Vatican City is run by the Catholic Church, would you try to spit on the sidewalk in Vatican City without the church knowing? That is the same way Salt Lake and Provo are basically still run behind the scenes by a lot of influential people within the Mormon Church.
Gotcha.
So they have
Mitt Romney.
They have every little bit of that entire area under surveillance and have for greater than 20 years. When the 2002 Winter Olympics went to Salt Lake, Homeland Security went to the church, and the church provided all of their CCTV and live video feeds from Salt Lake all the way down to Provo and everything else. And Homeland Security didn't want to do any changes with what they had already in place, and that was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a little context for you guys.
Gotcha.
So don't know where the Mormons are.
Who's going to risk their entire, personal life, their future and everything to do something like that?
No, it's a hoax.
It is a hoax.
Yeah.
All of it's been hoaxes.
Yeah, it's just like the Juicy case in Chicago. I mean, Trump supporters in Chicago, you might find one or two. At 2:00 in the morning, not really.
MAGA country.
Exactly. When I saw this case, I saw this pop up. I'm like, yeah, hoax instantly.
Let's see what good old CNN, fair use, by the way. Let's see what CNN has to say about this.
Update now on a story we've been following. Officials at Brigham Young University now say there is no evidence that any racial heckling happened during a volleyball match against
My God, they were
University
right.
last month. BYU Athletics initially apologized to Duke and banned a fan accused of shouting racial slurs. CNN's Martin Savage joins us now. So a couple of big reversals. What is BYU saying?
BYU is basically saying that they did an internal review and they have found nothing, they say, that can corroborate the claim by a Duke University athletic student that there was racial harassment that took place. Let me just sort of back this up. So it was the end of August when Rachel Richardson, who's a sophomore starter on the Duke University volleyball team, tweeted out that 2 days prior, the Duke University team, especially black members of that team, were heckled by a BYU fan during a game that was being played in Utah. What's more, she went on to say this was racial heckling. This was hatred, pure hatred that was coming out. And on top of that, that when the Duke athletic members made this known to the BYU personnel, sports personnel, they did nothing to intervene or stop it in real time. And since that time, there's been an investigation that's been done by BYU, and they say that they have reviewed audio and video recordings from the game, as well as from the university broadcast footage. They also maintain that they talked to at least 50 game attendees that included Duke and BYU athletic personnel and student athletes, and came up with the following. From our extensive review, we have not found any evidence to corroborate the allegation that fans engaged in racial heckling or uttered racial slurs at the event. As we stated earlier, we would not tolerate any conduct that would make a student athlete feel unsafe. Okay, so that was BYU. Shortly thereafter, Duke University came out with their own statement, and they say this in response. The 18 members of the Duke University volleyball team are exceptionally strong women who represent themselves, their families, and Duke University with the utmost integrity. We unequivocally stand with and champion them, especially when their character is called into question. So not a direct criticism of BYU and their investigation. They simply, Duke is saying, we believe our own student athletes here. It's quite clear that both universities are likely to say, in their minds, this is the end of the matter. We agree to disagree. We will
There you
see.
go. So, that being said, who stirred up the controversy? And for what purpose?
Or
Well, the
division.
player, because
That's about it.
she wants the points. She wants the victim points.
That makes sense.
Wokeism.
Yeah. Now that makes more sense. So she's the one that reported there being something being said.
Yeah. Well,
They're pushing division, trying to divide people in every avenue they possibly can.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you look at it, this case was a hoax from the beginning, but this case brought a big fire up when it went to Oregon. And if you understand the Intermountain West collegiate system out there, when University of Utah plays BYU, all around that Salt Lake metro area, they call it the quote unquote holy war. It's the Mormons versus the rest of the world, or the Catholics, or I mean, it's literally kind of joked about there that way. Or even when BYU plays Notre Dame, they joke about it being the holy war. And that is something very common. And Oregon is very left of center and more of the social justice warrior type community, and especially their university and their university students. And they're not the biggest fans of BYU anyway. They think BYU is bigots university, as I've heard it referred to in the past. So that doesn't surprise me that Oregon's basically, or its students actually went for the chant and, created this whole hassle. And Rhino, in the our private chat, I sent you the BYU honor policy link.
Okay.
And they hold people 100% accountable. They've had football players that were going to go to the NFL draft that were caught drinking alcohol, and they kicked them off the team.
Wow.
If they catch somebody drinking coffee, it goes against the church policy, and they are going to be either benched or if not kicked off the team.
Coffee?
Coffee, yes. No,
Yes.
Mormons don't drink coffee.
No caffeine.
No
well, it's
caffeine.
considered a drug, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk about Puritanism.
I've got Jimmy Bones in the chat here. The godmother stirred that shit pot. She just so happens to be running for office, too. She's also been center of other hate hoaxes in the past. Who is the godmother he's referring to? Anybody know? Jimmy, fill me in.
Somebody's
And
mom.
guys, I just looked at the upgrade for this so we could have more people calling in. That is not going to happen tonight. It is $240 to upgrade this StreamYard in order to allow more people on. So I will have to cycle guys in and out as we go. But no
bounce off a bit.
worries. What's that?
I can bounce out for a bit.
Let's see.
You can boot me. It's no big deal.
Well, we've got Polska left the room. We've only got Jimmy, and he's cool hanging out in the back. But I do want to get anything you want to talk about tonight, Ghost Pills. So before I move you out or anything, I want to talk to you about what you want to talk about tonight, because it is a call-in show, and you can talk about anything you want.
Just try to be aware of the things that are going on around the world and try to prepare yourself in every way for things that are unseen. Just try to stock up on food and necessities, medical stuff, and self-preservation by whatever means necessary.
Absolutely.
That's something I would share.
Yeah.
And
I agree with that.
Be prepared to fight.
I'm trying to be
Always.
careful what I say since we're on the tubes.
Yeah. If you've watched enough of my shows, you know I do not do a very good job of that. But
That's why you don't see any other part of my room, because
yeah,
That's
I
why
get you.
I remain
I
anonymous.
get you. Yep.
Same here.
yeah, well, they know who we all are anyways.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
we'll on a list.
They know who you are. I promise you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I know.
there's something to be said about that with Chronic, for example. He's never said anything that I can think of personal, and they knew who he was. They came to his door. He knew all of his information. They knew all of his information, and he hasn't. The thing that Go
PayPal
ahead.
are the one who doxed him.
I was going to say he slipped up with the PayPal.
Yeah.
Yep.
PayPal, he put all his info on PayPal, and somebody at PayPal gave him up.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you choose your words wisely and you remain more
Gray
of the
man?
gray man in the gray area of things, and everything is theoretically,
right.
and all you're doing is encouraging people to take care of themselves and take responsibility for themselves, you're not breaking any of the rules.
Hey, y'all check this out. One day I was going to sell something on eBay, of all things.
Yeah.
And they said that I couldn't sell. It was a guitar for like $1,500, and I said, but it wouldn't let me sell the guitar. So I called eBay, and I said, look, why won't y'all let me sell this guitar? They said, because we don't know who you are. So they started asking me questions to see if I answered them correctly. They knew all my rental properties. They knew the cars I was driving. They knew everything. And I even asked them, how do y'all know all this?
I think that's based on your credit report, isn't it?
Well, you know, that they know where I live. They know the houses. I had rental property at the time. They knew all the addresses to those rental properties. They knew the license plates of all the cars. I had like 3 or 4 cars. They knew every one of them.
Wow.
They knew everything. And that was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Now they know everything what you do. And they know when you take a dump. They know when you walk right out the front door. They can spot you.
Actually,
there's no more running. As a matter of fact, I don't mean to bring this up to plug myself, but you know that video Sink or Sink?
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, absolutely. You have that on YouTube, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's what that
Yeah.
whole video was about. It's you either sink or you're going to sink, and when they know that kind of information about you, I'm probably older than most of y'all, I'm guessing. And in 15, 20 years ago when I did this, I couldn't believe they knew all that information about me. Everything. And I did not give it to them. They just knew it.
Yeah, that's insane, man.
And if that's PayPal, that's just the tip of the iceberg of what the powers that be have going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, see now eBay runs through, fun fact, they run through Synchrony Bank. Then there's a few other credit card companies that run through Synchrony. PayPal, their MasterCard is Synchrony. So yeah, they're all kind of tied into that bank, and those banks are collecting your data.
Mm-hmm.
And now all your Pew Pew purchases as well.
Oh no, yeah. If you have the option to buy in cash right now, while you still can, I can't give you any legal advice, but I would strongly encourage you. What's that word? Allegedly. If you have cash, use it for those purchases. And that's not just the Pew Pew itself. That's anything related to it. And as a matter of fact, if you walk in a sports store at this point, cash only. That's my opinion. I have a Bass Pro Shops club membership. That'll be in cash from now on. Screw the points. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, and this goes for everything in life, pay cash and buy locally.
Yeah.
Buy your groceries, buy your food, go to your farmers markets, grow your own vegetables, buy from small mom and pop butcher shops. Keep your money in the small businesses and away from big, mega and major corporations.
And while we have that thought on hand, let's see if I can find it.
You want me to bounce out so you can bring in Polska or someone else?
Yeah, if you want to tap out, we can do that. Polska is not in the room, but I'm sure Jimmy has plenty to say, and we don't want to miss out on his drunken talk. So.
We don't want him to go Walt Disney too early on us.
He's probably going to cuss me out for that picture.
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys in the chat.
Hold on. I do not see Jimmy now. Jimmy, where have you gone? He just disappeared on us.
Walt Disney.
Right.
Walt Disney, he's driving the Porcelain Express.
All right, Jimmy, you heard us. Come back in, and we'll get you on stream. Anybody else that wants to call in, I do have room right now for one more, but if Jimmy comes in, I'd like to get him back on.
Drink. Oh, that did not. Oh.
You need to go drive the porcelain bus?
Yeah, if you need to tap out for a minute. Oh, his internet shit out on him, so he's probably rebooting some stuff. All right, this is what I wanted to show you. I'm actually going to do a blind react to this, but this is regarding what the social media apps might know about you.
See on Facebook, the videos, the ads, your friends' profiles, and then there's what you can't see, the large collections of data underneath it all. Some of that data is about people who don't even use the platform.
Facebook has detailed profiles on people who have never signed up for Facebook, yes or no?
Yes.
Congressman, in general, we collect data of people who have not signed up for Facebook for security purposes.
The information Facebook gathers about people who don't use Facebook has come to be known by critics as shadow profiles. Shadow profiles work like this. You and Jane are friends. She's on Facebook, but you're not. One day, Jane uses a feature called People You May Know to figure out if you happen to be on the platform. When she clicks the Get Started button, it gives her a list of friends who are already on the site. But underneath, what's also happening is that all of her friends' contact information is being imported into Facebook, even those who don't have an account. So even though you've never signed up for it, Facebook now has data about you and stores it as a shadow profile.
For its algorithms to work and for its micro-targeting to work, for its business model to work, it has to remain a surveillance machine.
The company says it uses so-called shadow profile data to monitor people who might threaten their platform and to make ads more relevant. Like other tech companies, Facebook collects a lot of data. When you sign up for an account, you're giving them permission to do this. But it can be hard to understand just how much of your data they're actually collecting. There are two main ways Facebook monitors you as you browse sites on the web, whether or not you have an account. The first is through the like and share buttons. These buttons tell Facebook what you're looking at, even if you don't click on them. The other is practically invisible. It's known as a tracking pixel. It's a piece of code that creates a transparent 1x1 pixel that can record who you are and what you're doing without you ever realizing it's there. What most people don't know is that the like button, the share button, and the tracking pixel, those are actually beacons, and they're sending information back to Facebook. According to a study from Princeton's Center for Information Technology Policy, Facebook's trackers are present on about 60% of the internet. Facebook says it tracks people around the web to provide a better, more personal experience for its users.
Yes,
it says the
sure.
data is only stored temporarily, and that the company is continuing to take measures to protect your privacy.
No, false.
But over the years,
Right.
Facebook has been able to gather more information to help advertisers target you. For a time, they were also getting information from data brokers.
But there are a series of companies that most Americans aren't at all aware of that go out and buy up data about each and every one of them.
On that note, remember, if you're using any kind of social media platform and you're not paying for it, you are the product.
Yep. What we buy, where we shop, where we live, what our families are doing. And it's now being shared with Facebook so that Facebook can target ads back to the user.
This past year, the company acknowledged it has been asking users to let it collect phone call history and text messages from some Facebook users with Android phones.
Wow. Probably without
And
the approval.
they just launched a camera phone for your home.
Oh, hell no.
While you can download a zip file containing some of the hidden data Facebook has collected about you, you might also want to review your privacy settings. Because currently, there are no comprehensive privacy laws in the US for the kind of data collection Facebook does. So in a way, the only thing protecting you from Facebook is Facebook.
Yikes. So there you go, guys. That is just one example, but there's also been research that suggests that your phone, I shit you not, no pun intended, knows when you're in the bathroom. It literally can tell you, based on your patterns throughout the day, your movement, when you're sitting down on the fucking toilet. So that's nice to know. Not to mention where you go, your routine. So if you're a creature of habit, they know exactly how to find you.
Unless you're one of those people
I was
that
just-
puts
I was-
their phone on their desk, walks away, and does a bunch of things at home with their phone somewhere else.
Right.
Yep, I was just about ready to say there was it was a little while ago where Nate was sharing a lot of information about certain survivals gear and whatnot that you should probably look into. And then about like 2 or 3 days later, and this was all on the Gilded chat, so this wasn't voice chat or camera or anything. And lo and behold, I was scrolling through Facebook, looking through my booze memes, my inspirational memes and whatnot, and I just happened to see the exact same thing that Nate was talking about. And I was like,
That's
oh,
insane.
wait a second.
Yeah.
So this is on Gilded, which is supposed to be apart from Discord and all these other stuff. But yet here this ad is on Facebook. It's like, oh,
Was your phone next to you or within earshot?
yeah, well,
Yeah, they probably heard that voice recognition, and they thought, "Oh,
this was all over just typing, Jackal. There was no voice
That's interesting.
chat, no nothing.
Well, they're probably keylogging everything you're doing.
Yeah, more than likely. Now, the only way you could really get around stuff like that is if you use a private Tor window.
Right.
If you use Tor as your browser, you keep your phone face down, screen down, with something over the camera so they can't, if they see anything, it'll just be a piece of paper looking up. And if you make sure that you're using I have a VPN on my router itself, a VPN on my computer, and then I also use private Tor windows. If I search anything, I don't save anything on any of my computers. Every web link and everything I have is all in my head.
Wow. That is one way to do it until they can jack into your brain. But for now, I think you're safe.
Well, that'll
So,
scare you. If you were to try and hijack my brain, it would scare you.
I do want to say this though. I did reboot my computer because I had lost my internet connection.
Yeah.
Why in the hell is Spotify showing up on my taskbar? I don't have Spotify.
Randomly?
Yeah, just randomly, because I always have my taskbar, and I had Discord on there, but I completely uninstalled Discord because Discord is asshole. But yeah, I just happened to look down, and it's Spotify. It's like
It's
I
interesting.
don't even have Spotify.
HP, Dell, and a couple other computer companies were actually in agreements with Spotify, Pandora, and a couple of other music streaming and sound streaming software firms
Bloatware.
to actually preload them into their operating systems, and you can't delete them or get rid of them.
Well, my laptop is a Lenovo, so you know what? Let me do a quick.
That is what this
little-
stream is running on right now. Lenovo.
Same here. Well, if you get a Lenovo actually built for a business Lenovo, not a personal version, it comes completely stripped of all that stuff.
Yeah, this is just one of their, I don't know what this is called, Idea Center from like 2019.
Oh, yeah.
Spotify, uninstall. Get the fuck up on out of my Shiata.
Yeah. I just
remove this device from history.
I go every
Goodbye,
couple of years,
Spotify.
and I have when I graduated college, I was a member of an honor society, and one of our benefits is we get a discount, and we get a direct portal to go through Lenovo to buy things.
Hell yeah!
And I custom order everything through them. I tell them what to put on it software wise, and there's nothing else on it.
Yep. See, and the funny thing is, this is actually
That's the way to
the
go.
second version of this laptop that I bought, because the first one, the McAfee antivirus software shit, expired. So I was like, I was probably drunk, which, you know, shocker, want to smell it.
Jimmy drunk?
No, that never happens.
No.
But
Right?
I can't remember if I clicked decline or renew, but whichever one I clicked, it completely bricked the laptop.
Nice.
It said, okay, so now you got to restart to add the updates. So I was like, okay, well, fuck it up, restart. It would open up, and I would type in my password to open it up, and black screen. I typed in my password, and it was black screen for 2 hours one day.
You talking about McAfee, the virus software? The virus.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a story about that guy. Y'all got to hear this.
Yeah, the same dude that may or may not have killed himself.
Check this out, man. One time, when he ran for president under the Libertarian ticket.
Yeah, he was a trip, man.
He was a trip, but you know what? I thought this guy's just nuts enough to run this country. I thought that. I said this guy he's got the mentality for it. So I wrote him on his website an email, and I said, "Man, I was living in Dallas. I said, are you coming to Dallas to do a one of these presidential things, where they just speak to you, And he writes me back, says, "No, I'm not coming to Dallas, but here's my phone number. Give me a call."
Wow.
I got to call him and talk to him for about 15, 20 minutes.
That's pretty cool.
And he's a nut job. He was a nut job.
What?
And I thought, man, I said, I'm voting for this guy.
He had like armed security around him all the time and shit too. Yeah, it was I've seen some of his interviews there.
I couldn't believe he gave me his phone number.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think he's still on
He's
ice down in.
he's even wanted for murder,
Hmm.
if you where he was living down in Belize and all that, man, he got in all kinds of trouble with his neighbor somehow. And they thought, and they found his neighbor shot to death, and they thought he did it, but they couldn't
Yeah.
prove it.
Billy, what were you saying there?
I'm pretty sure he's still on ice down there. They haven't like buried him or anything.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know if that guy's dead or not. And you know, he's the kind of guy that can disappear, and he's the kind of guy that could pop up.
Yep.
Yeah.
The last I heard was, well, a couple stories ago, is that he suicided and this and that, and then like a couple months later, his girlfriend at the time came out and says, "Oh, if there's anybody that can fake him death, it was John."
It was John McAfee. I guarantee
And I was like,
he could fake it.
But then again, you got to go back and realize that, you know, he was saying a lot of other crazy things about the certain ice cream social.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, all that whole hubbub that was in the news, if you were paying attention or followed the right people, they were talking about it. And I was like, I'll believe it when I sees it, you know. You can't be.
Can you imagine what would have happened if that guy got elected?
Would have been nuts.
Would have been crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and I've always had this belief about our forefathers, that our forefathers were not these dignitary, you know, stand up tall, look at me, I am a super politician. No, these guys are a bunch of freaking rednecks.
Oh no, most of the guys, if you look at the personal histories of the founding fathers, most of these guys make Pop look like the Pope.
You're right. Yeah, these guys were rednecks.
Actually, me and a buddy of mine from Instagram, he's a strength trainer down in Alabama. Me and him will get on the voice chats on Instagram and whatnot, and we got to talking pretty deep about the founding fathers. And if I remember correctly, let me actually just look this up just so I can correct myself. Founding fathers. I want to say it was rather interesting to dive down into this rabbit hole, I would say.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think that, oh, this was just like a bunch of old white guys and old slave traders and whatnot. No. This was completely different. Like, so in alphabetical order, well, not alphabetical order. Oh, fuck off. I don't want to sign up for shit. Everyone who was younger than 30 on July 4th, 1776, including a few signers of the nation-changing document. Andrew Jackson was 9. Thomas Young was 12. James Monroe was 18. Charles Pinckney was 18. I'm trying to find the
when they signed the Declaration of Independence.
Yep, this was July 4th, 1776.
Oh.
Alexander Hamilton was only 21. I'm trying to remember all of the founding fathers. Betsy Ross was only 24.
Sam Adams was young.
James Madison was 25.
Sam Adams is probably the equivalent of Evil Pop, is about the best way I can describe him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Francis Marion, who almost nobody knows who he is. He was probably pissed off, crazy Evil Pop.
Yep.
Francis Marion was
I put
the legend.
McAfee in this same category as these guys. When you talk to him, he's real smart, but he's almost an evil genius.
Yep.
I can see that.
And he was very interesting. And I'm telling you, I'll suck it up right now and tell you, I would have voted for him because I thought.
And I'm gonna pop.
Go ahead.
I'm going to pop this up on the screen. We're not going to watch the whole thing. I'm just going to breeze over it really quick. But I did put it in the live chat. So if you're watching tonight or later in the future, it is in live chat at this what are we at time wise? Let me check. 1 hour and 54 minutes. So if you go back to that on the live chat, you can see it in there. But let's share this really quick and show you exactly what we're talking about, because some of you might not know about this gentleman.
Understand you have just sold yourself into slavery. You understand that's, I'm going to get a degree, I'm going to become a slave in order to do it, and I will be a slave for therefore ever after. We live in a system of brutality. I've been arrested 21 times in 11 different countries. I'm white. Since Janice has been with me, there are now 4 countries that Janice can never return to. 6 for me. Did you think of consequences at the moment that you felt that surge of beauty and awe inside you? Fuck no. Now, if your heart leads you into jail, be happy there, because things will work out. I promise you. Well, how will I live? Trust me. You have half a brain and 2 hands. You'll figure it out. Your heart wants to love. It wants joy. It wants to express. Because your heart may go, you know what? I don't even like school. This hasn't been enjoyable for me. Well, then walk the fuck away. Do you understand? Those are false divisions.
By the way, what you're watching here is apparently one of his last interviews.
They were created in your mind by the neuro-linguistic programming of the 2-party system. If not, well, you give me the goddamn name and phone number of the president of the college, and I will ream him a new asshole. So you have to not be afraid of life. And that's the most difficult thing to do. But being afraid does not help you. I'm as happy as anyone can ever be.
Hey, welcome to the 6th episode of Keepin' Cozy. Thank you so much for clicking
And
on
this
the
channel
video.
is
Today we have a
Jacob
beautiful guest, John
Kozhibit.
You've probably heard
Not
of him
exactly
from
sure how to
either,
pronounce that,
creating-
but that was the preview of his little interview here. You can watch that again. Maybe we'll jump into this section, just see what he says. But essentially, this whole final interview here discusses that you are in the Matrix. So it's definitely a watch, worth watching if you can. I'm going to go ahead and post it again in the chat just in case you missed it the first time. So there you go. If you want to watch that after this show, that's something to get some popcorn and enjoy, I'm sure, because he is a trip to listen to. But we'll listen to a couple more minutes and then move on from there. But yeah, definitely an interview worth checking out for sure.
By predicting it and going, God damn, I never thought that would happen.
Yeah. So I think going back to this like anxiety or fear that people have about the about the future is largely tied into, I guess, government and things along the lines of that. You ran for the Libertarian Party nomination twice, not successful, but you are someone who I guess that means is relatively interested in politics. How big do you think?
I'm not. What I'm interested in is showing the utter absurdity of politics. You are all smart enough to understand the following. The people that you elect are elected officials, presidents, Congress, whatever. The true power in the government is not those people. It's the people who are career people. Do you know what the CIA calls presidents? Transients. Transients, because that's what they are. They're there for 4 or 8 years. They're gone. They are insignificant. They know nothing and they have no power. If you think they do, how much of the wall did Donald Trump build? And even if a president does get to do something like Obama and got Obamacare, we all knew, why are you bothering? Because it was destroyed by the next administration.
And you can see this clearly in the current puppet in chief, in the fact that he barely can string together a coherent sentence. Meanwhile, there is definitely somebody running that show.
Well, that and we can
hand going up his ass.
And we can go back to the Trump administration as well, where he wanted to get some shit done, but then people were like, well, no, we're going to tell you to not do it this way. We're going to tell you to do it another way. Do it this way, or don't even do it at all. It's the president, as far as I'm concerned, you know, and I've been kind of kind of diving in my black pill stash this whole week. No, I'm not going to overdose or anything like that, so don't worry about me, gentlemen. But I've been thinking a lot, and I'm like, does it even really matter who we vote for? Because there's always going to be someone behind the strings. Don't mind the man behind the curtain. There's always going to be the man behind the curtain, or the corporations, or whatever you want to talk about it. The president has the only power just to sign things.
Yeah.
Oh, Congress passed this bill. Okay, I guess I got to sign it. I can't oh no, I got to veto it, and then it goes back to the Senate. Senate gets 2/3 votes. Sorry, Mr. President, your word is overrun. Then why in the fuck do we even have a president if elected officials? Because we all know that, as far as I'm concerned, like 530 people of Congress out of 535 are worthless pieces of shit. And bring back tarring and feathering. Make tarring and feathering great again. That would be a great thing.
And see,
allegedly, in my opinion.
My issue with that is we've been compliant and complacent for far too long. We've never, at least not in the last few generations I can think of, held these people accountable. We've just gone along with our merry little lives and ignored what's going on behind the curtain instead of pulling the curtains down saying this is enough. So we have to take some accountability there. But here's the issue. When they make open threats, and they've done this, where they're basically saying you'd need nukes and F-18s to take us on, that's just flat out saying that you're the enemy of our little regime here.
Yep. You need nukes and F-18s to take over the government, but a handful or a couple hundred people overtaking the Capitol and violently taking it over, when all these guns, that's have been proven that has not happened, nor were found, have somehow almost completely dismantled democracy in our country. And that's what really chaps my ass when they say, oh, our democracy is a threat, our democracy is a threat, blah, blah, blah. We are a constitutional republic that uses democratic process to elect people. If we were a direct democracy, this entire administration would be null and void because they are not in the majority of support.
Yep.
I am not the smartest man, but I passed 8th grade civics.
Yeah, but okay, what you guys aren't touching on is, or you're kind of touching on, is there's a whole bureaucracy behind all this stuff.
Yep.
Did we elect Dr. Fauci? No.
Nope.
The guy's been there for 40 fucking years.
He hasn't seen a single patient in 30 years.
Of course. But these are the people in the background who are really doing the running of the show.
Yep.
Politicians come and they go. We have this whole quote unquote swamp that hasn't been drained, full of these people who are really running the show.
Yep.
And this swamp goes further back than most people are willing to understand or willing to accept. Looking back, Julius Pierpont Morgan, Sr. and Jr. were hand in hand tied with the Speaker of the House, and the Speaker of the House and the President of the United States would go to either one of those men. Well, Jr. first until he died, or Sr. first until he died, then it went to Jr. And they were probably one of the most influential bankers about 120 years ago or so. And they were the ones literally writing checks for the U.S. government and funding whatever projects they chose to in the U.S. government. So this isn't anything new in the past 20 years. This has been going on well over a century.
Yep.
You got politicians like Pelosi, who's been there forever because she's from some district who will only vote Democratic forever.
Yeah.
In her words, you can put a glass of water up on the stand and put a D next to its name, and people will vote for it. And that's how we get the annoying, opinionated
Biden's been in it since what, 1972 or something?
51 years Biden has been in politics. Biden has been in politics so long, he has seen the U.S. Embassy in Saigon be helicoptered out. And guess what happened? Same thing happened in Afghanistan.
Yep. By the way, on the screen now, in case any of you didn't know, this is Fauci's yearly salary, just in case you missed it.
Oh, yeah. I'm already spun up, Rhino. If you're going to fucking say the number, you can spin me up even more.
You got to pull up his wife's salary, too. Because, she's a public, quote-unquote, public servant.
Yeah, he's the highest paid, period, which is the sickening thing. But I can see if I can pull up his wife. Let's see.
The two of them combined, I think, could pull in something like $800,000 or $900,000 a year.
Do you know what name she goes under by chance?
She doesn't go by Fauci. I know by that much.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Either way, $456,000 a year. That'd be a nice paycheck, I guess.
Elected that guy, and he, for the most part,
he killed the economy for the entire world
for
2.5 years.
Oh, he put 1/3 of small business owners out of business permanently in those 2 years as well because of his actions.
More than that.
More than that.
More than that. 60% of small businesses will no longer be able to do business because of him. And this is 60%. This is 60% of businesses all over the entire United States. New York City alone, I'm pretty sure 1/3 of their small businesses are closed for good. You had a woman standing alone in her shop on Facebook Live saying, "Here's what I have for sale. Send me the Cash App, the Venmo, the PayPal, what have you. You don't have to come here. I will package it. I will sanitize it. I will do this. I will do that." And NYPD came in and shut her down.
When she's alone in her own shop.
Alone in her own shop, closed after hours, trying to make sure that her bills are paid. And Mr. Gestapo Jackboot came in and put it on the back of her neck.
And now remember, at the same time they're shutting down all these businesses and telling you have to stand outside in the middle of winter, only a certain amount of people are allowed in. That eventually killed their businesses because most people aren't going to do that. But Walmart or Home Depot or Target.
But if you're going around and burning and looting and murdering...
Oh, that was fine too.
Nope, that's fine. Social justice rallies and protests, no, you're fine. Nope. Oh, you have 10 to 15 people in your business? Oh, no, we're going to have the entire SWAT team show up to your business and shut you down and throw you in jail.
Yit
Well,
that's by the way,
who was the guy that had the weight training room?
Those guys in, I think it was in New Jersey.
Was that New Jersey? Yeah, guy was
Yep,
real weird.
he-
They busted him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Opened the gym.
Health
he
code
told him,
violations.
I can, actually, you know what?
You're going to pull that up?
I follow this guy on Instagram. It's
There you
he's
go.
actually running. He's running for House representative of New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me see if I can find him here through my.
Checking on the chat. Polska
trying to get 'em-
Bob.
Get 'em
anybody that reads in caps, I want to throw in here.
Atlas Gym. The owners of Atlas Gym. That's the gym that they shut down and they kicked down the doors.
Yeah.
That the police came and boarded their business up and said, "Kiss
That's
my
bullshit.
ass." Word. See, and the ironic thing is, I'm wearing this shirt tonight. This is for those that don't know, this is David Dorn. This is the gentleman that was shot and killed during the Summer of Love because he was a security guard, retired police officer, and his friend's business got broken into. He was shot and killed over a 32-inch flat screen TV.
Yeah,
because George Floyd and this and that and this and that. I bought this shirt when Steven Crowder was when he had it on his store, and he was going to say, every single one of these dollars, I'm not going to make a dime off of. This is all going to go to Mrs. Dorn. This is going to go to the widow. You know what she did with every single penny of that? She donated that to charity. She says, "Nope, I don't need this money. I want someone else to benefit from it." So you know what? If anybody else wants to come up and talk shit about me wearing this shirt, they are going to have to schedule a dentist appointment.
You gotta watch some of those charities, though. I believe Biden had a charity, and it didn't give any money to anybody.
That would be the cancer charity set up because his non-crack smoking, Russia hooker banging, niece showering with, or no,
that was his daughter actually.
Oh yeah, actually, Biden was the one that showered with his daughter. Hunter was the one that got the foot jobs from his niece. Allegedly. Yeah, but I know that charity you're talking about. That was for the one that got killed in combat, which I'm pretty sure he probably didn't. He probably got a syphilid of herp crabs and passed away from not getting the 2 shots and pills and a stern talking to.
You have got Jimmy spun up on the live stream tonight.
Woo, buddy.
Yeah. We're just talking about what they've done in the U.S. Think about Canada, where they went after that pastor.
We're only talking about what we know of.
Well, I think about the Clinton Foundation. Well, you know, it's the same difference. You know, what was it? 30% was going to anything.
How many billions of dollars that went to Haiti, but didn't go to Haiti, and then they got slammed by a hurricane. And then
have you seen Clinton Cash?
Oh man, guys, get me spun up, man.
Have y'all seen that Clinton Cash? I think is what it's called.
Really?
When I saw that, man, I came unglued.
Clinton Cash.
Yeah,
it's something like that.
Cash. It's a documentary on the Clinton Foundation and everything that whole organization and what they did with the money. And I'm gonna.
The funny thing is, after the Haiti thing broke out, and they figured out,
they covered the Haiti thing in that documentary.
They closed down the Clinton Foundation, and then just the other day, it opened back up. I'm like
magic. Speaking of which, there was a certain stock that just went down recently on September 13th, I believe was the exact date. And just so happened a certain very drunk Speaker of the House had pulled all of her money out of that particular stock the night before.
Yeah, that would be the microchip.
Wouldn't that be Pulse Kebab's girlfriend?
I can't speak to that, but
allegedly, of course.
Allegedly.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a whole nother gear that I may have to shift into if you guys really want to get me spun up.
What, Pulse Kebab's girlfriend?
No, the microchip whole bullshit.
Oh,
in the
I thought we were gonna
No,
make
that's-
Jimmy lose his lunch there for a minute.
Hey, how long till after DeSantis sends some illegal immigrants to her front yard?
I wish he would.
I wish that's a whole other topic I'm getting spun up on too, because I would much rather see every single one of those illegals go south and not further north into our country. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you see, they can't. That's the thing.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
No, the feds control that. So DeSantis can't fly them back to whatever country.
No.
The feds.
Yeah.
In order for
You know what? We
international
have
flight to
state governors already telling "fuck you" to the federal government. So why don't we have other people grab their balls, put them right back where they're supposed to be, and
because what happens is then the feds say, you know what, we're going to cut off your highway funding. We're going to come off this.
They cut federal funding, and that's where the problem
split
lies.
the states. Split the states. We need to split the states right now before things get bloody. Yes, we do.
No, what we need
Destroy the feds. Destroy them all.
Allegedly.
The proper way of doing it is to have it put up to a public vote in every different state, and then go to the Constitution and have a convention of states, and then have things changed through the Constitution. That's how it needs to happen.
And I'm going to actually bring up Tim Pool. I'm sure he would not mind us sharing his information, but fair use, Tim. But I'm going to bring this up because you guys should see this. Let me get it on the screen here. Could take me a second since
Jimmy.
my computer's running everything.
Crack another one open.
Yeah, you're going to want this.
Do what Polska's girlfriend would do. Crack another one open.
Another 2 beers. I don't really care if I go Walt Disney.
The big change and the big funny news. We got.
Here comes Tim Pool here to tell you about what's been happening this week. And it's only a few minutes. Let me check on time here on this. It's 14 minutes. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but we'll cover enough of it to where you get an idea.
Let's talk about the big change and the big funny news. We got the story from Business Insider. Moderna, BioNTech, and Novavax plunge after Biden says the COVID-19 pandemic is over. Whoops.
Yeah.
Where are the put options at? Who was waiting for this moment?
Wow. Well, the Congress members. I was going to say, Paul Pelosi, the reason why they waited 5 days to air it is because they had a call all there. Like, hey, everyone. Oh, my God. Probably. Hey, Dan Crenshaw, sell your stocks. Hey, absolutely. Nancy Pelosi. I mean, yeah. Because the those New York, folks knew this was happening. The New York Times, but this is an important story. The New York Times did actually a good job. They investigated the investments of Congress members, and they reported out of 3,700 trades, they made over $100 million, with many of them with being almost perfectly timed. So the New York Times actually did a good job, investigated, and showed the insider trading that is absolutely too good to be true for a lot of these representatives of Congress that got rich off of these stocks. So this aired September 18th, and it was filmed when he...
Rhino, hit pause.
I can see your face in the bottom corner there. I'm going to give him the floor again. Spun up Jimmy.
I'm not sure if you've heard or if this is actually true or not, but apparently just now the Democrats are bringing a bill to a vote to say maybe people of Congress shouldn't be able to trade stocks.
Mm-hmm.
But I can guarantee you that bill sounds good. It sounds perfect. It sounds what everybody wants to happen. There are loopholes. There's gonna be loopholes. There's always going to be loopholes. And the people that write the bills know the loopholes, and they send that information down to their little minion.
Well, of course.
And their little buddies, their little no one in elected office, whether it be their friends, their family, their third cousin, their fourth cousin, their sixth cousin removed, should never be allowed to trade, buy, or sell stocks. No one. If anyone in your immediate family, your distant family, I don't care who it is, you run for office, no matter what level it is, you are not allowed to buy or sell any stock.
Yeah.
Period.
The deep
Because
state's too rooted in that, though.
the
yeah.
people that run the bills and write the bills and pass the bills that fuck us over while they get rich, they don't give a fuck.
Well, not many people realize this, but if you look at the actual accounts of people who lived in the city of New York, I believe it was September or October of 1929, when the market crashed, there are stories people tell and talk about how a lot of these brokers, a lot of these investment firm individuals were singing "I Believe I Can Fly," because literally the entire market evaporated. They lost everything. They wound up owing money that they didn't have, and those events happen. I mean, look at what happened to Greece. What was it, 10 years ago? Greece was literally, the country of Greece was broke. It had nothing. Look at a lot of these other nations where you get corrupted individuals doing things like this, and we can go over this stuff. We could make a mini series on this and go over it for 20 years. But the best thing that you can do to avoid this stuff is secure your mask before assisting others. Take care of yourself. Do what you got to do to make sure that your life is insulated and protected as best as it can be, and move on.
What was that country in Greece that went completely bankrupt, where they even shut down money to even the citizens? What was that? You know what I'm talking about? The island out there?
Yeah, there was a Greek island where they literally, like, people were actually trading chickens and seeds.
Right, they went right back to third world.
They were partying like it was ancient Samaria. Like, they had nothing. There was a Greek island, I can't remember which one it was.
I can't remember the name of it. I'm trying to think of it.
They literally...
It wasn't Lesbos, was it?
I can't remember. People literally woke up, and if you didn't have something to trade in your home, you had nothing.
You had nothing.
God.
And I thought it was somewhat of a test run for what would happen. I didn't even think that. I thought that their powers that be, whoever it may be, were doing this on purpose, because they shut down all the banking systems. Period. They wouldn't even let them have their money. Nothing.
Well, that's what's happening in.
Polska, Cyprus. Yeah, I think that might be right, Polska. I think it might have been Cyprus.
Cyprus, I think that is it.
That rings a bell. That rings a bell in Cyprus, but that was a few years ago.
Yeah, it was a few years ago when it happened.
Now today, it's not China. Where is it? Is it somewhere in the Middle East? That.
Have another drink, Jimmy. It might help you remember.
Papa Tomboy, Jimmy.
I'm gonna finish this thought, and I'm gonna go grab me 2 more beers. But there also is another country where they are. It's not China, because we already know what's going on in China. They're withholding people from withdrawing from the savings. But there's
They've been doing
also
that for years.
Yeah, because it's China, and China is asshole.
Yeah,
not the country. The government.
The government. Yeah.
The government. Just
the communist government.
Yeah, just to point that out. But there, I saw the other day that I want to say it was somewhere in the Middle East that they were refusing people from withdrawing their money, and some lady went in there with a gun and pretty much demanded her money.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that whole situation turned into a whole can of worms.
Yeah.
And you know what? I hope the citizens.
I put a video on that in the Gilded, I think.
That might have been where it was at, but I also think I remember seeing it on Twitter or something.
A woman in the Middle East pulling guns on people, that ain't going to go over real well.
No.
Allegedly. But then again, you got all the women in Iran and a bunch of men
That's
if you haven't heard this whole situation, a 22-year-old girl was beaten and thrown in jail where she died because she wasn't wearing her burqa correctly.
Oh yeah.
Riots and protests have been going all week. You probably haven't heard about it because the entire state of Iran shut down internet access after about like the third or fourth day.
Yeah,
videos
are getting out.
Yep, I saw one video of a morality police dude that allegedly was in plain clothes, walked up and either slapped or pepper sprayed a girl, and then went over and walked back up on his 50cc moped to put her away. He was jumped by about like 50 to 100 guys and just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get some video evidence. I have some former coworkers that are Persian descent, and they're getting word from people they know still in there. There are individuals who have been swarmed in the city streets and literally, let's just say, sounds more like a zombie horde, where people have been ripped limb from limb and beaten.
Yeah.
Wow.
So all these women here in America telling us, oh, the patriarchy and feminism is what needs to be done. It's like, okay, so you're telling me that women in the Middle East that, from the 70s, if you look at the pictures in the 70s in Afghanistan and all this, everything's fine. You would think it'd be from the 50s from here. But then all of a sudden, certain asshats, I'm not going to say the slur on here because I don't want to get canceled there, Rhino, but it's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Those people get into power, and then next thing you know, women have to wear nothing but bed sheets and be looking through this. And then all of a sudden, they're like, no, we're not going to have this anymore. Women over in Iran are more powerful than the majority of men here in America.
By the way, I am trying to do my administrative duties running this show in the background. Do want to pop this up on the screen here for you, just so you know I am doing something. I think I'm staring blankly at the screen here while Jimmy goes off the deep.
While Jimmy rants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab me a couple more beers, and I'm probably gonna go outside and kill some lung cells. So if you want to have someone else jump in here, that's fine with me. I'll hang out in the background. So I'm gonna go try and take it down a gear or two. So
all right. If anybody else wants to join in the call-in show, now is your chance to do it. Well, Jimmy hopefully doesn't visit the porcelain god.
I will. Yep. I will return, but I will return on the stream, but I will leave the studio and let someone else join in. I'm going to go try and downshift a couple gears.
All right. And I think, Jeffrey, you just said you're going to head out too?
Yeah, we'll head out. Man, it was good talking to you guys, man.
All right, Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah, man. Definitely enjoyed it.
Peace to you, brother.
We'll be talking at you.
Yep.
All right.
Have a good one, brother.
Have a good one.
Take care, guys.
Have a good night.
All right. I'm going to go...
Jimmy, we can actually just keep you on. You can turn off camera, whatever you want to do, because we do have an open spot now. We've got Mr. Pliskin, Riggs Jr., Soldier Girl, and channel 1-800-DUMB. Any of you that want to join in the show, any topic goes. Just don't bring any big black to the channel, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Roosters.
No, yeah. You know what? Go ahead and bring up... go ahead and bring up Soldier Girl, and I'll jump out.
She has to call in, but yes.
Allegedly.
Right, well, I'll go ahead and I'll drop out and leave the studio, so a couple more new faces can show up in the stream. Hopefully, we don't see any faces covered in bazooka juice.
Or roosters appearing.
Yeah,
Or
or
roosters,
both, because
yes.
that's what happened last week. That's why
Yeah,
that
right.
video is
So-
now private.
Right.
But I will.
I'm probably gonna have to dip out here soon because I am about. You can't see my fingers, but I'm about this close to just going downstairs and getting that bottle of Di Serono and finishing that shit off.
do it.
There you go. Link
That's
is in the
underage
chat.
drinking. Cannot do it.
Oh,
Get banned. Banned.
well, you just don't say you're doing it, man.
Yeah, just say you're sipping some Kool-Aid.
You can have a preferred beverage of choice.
Yeah, I just got
There you
the.
go.
Just got some Dr.
So,
Pepper
Rhino,
here,
we-
man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah.
All right.
You-
I'm gonna
do
go ahead
video.
and step out for a few minutes, but I'll be in the chat and I shall
Pound them down,
may
Jimmy.
or may
Come
not
on.
resume.
Yeah.
Pound them down. Come on
Pound them
back.
down like Polska Bob's girlfriend.
Drink.
Oh.
Yeah,
Pop
I need,
sex. Getting
I
pounded.
need to
down.
have a couple more beers and downshift a couple gears because I'm going about 65 and a 45 right now.
Well,
I don't know if a
What up,
couple more
man?
beers is going to downshift you, but
Yeah,
all
I
right.
think we're going to take it into the fast lane.
All right, well, I'll be back and I'll be in the chat.
All right.
All right. And whenever you want to come back on, Jimmy, let us know. If you are 3 seats of the wind, I understand. In the meantime, chat is, or the link to join the call-in show is in the live chat now. We've got Soldier Girl, Riggs, Polska Bob, Ghost Pill. Polska Bob just said he was dropping out, so that's all right.
He's gonna go
We've got
party
a
with his
few others in
girlfriend.
the house. What's that?
So Polska's going to go party with his girlfriend, Nancy.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a good time for
So,
someone.
Rhino, I sent you a link to some video from Iran. It's only about 40 seconds. And I also sent you, I did the Brian Seltzer pop video, or pop picture, not a video.
Hey guys, how you doing?
In the email there.
What's up, Polska?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. The bar's getting a little loud, so I'm gonna have to get out, and I'll probably jump into Bacon Stream a little bit later and do a bar report. But I just wanted to say hello to everybody and stuff like that. And Rhino, I had no idea that thing happened until yesterday when you mentioned it in Pop Stream. So, you know, I was born that way. All right.
Which one thing?
Don't judge me.
That one thing. That one thing. Yeah, that one thing definitely happened, and Riggs is the only reason I am still here today.
Yeah, I noticed that, Billy. Thanks for the save on that. We actually looked over because Ryan and I texted last night, and I checked over the replay and the timestamp.
It was there.
And I had left the chat like 30 minutes before, so we added a password just to throw out whoever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We got some weirdos in here that are trying to get us banned.
Billy, you got the password too, so just in case, you got a password check if anybody comes into your stream, because I like coming to your stream too. So
Yeah, Billy, I sent you that email. Don't know if you saw it in time, but yeah, there are some idiots out there giving false names and even stealing. Looks like it stole one of his images there. Came on the show. Go ahead.
The StreamYards, you could be whoever you want. Like I could be
Right.
Wilhelm von Baum Esquire the Third. You know.
But how did they get his picture?
you can just screenshot it. Really.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
So you got to be aware of that. And right, you can change your name in the StreamYard thing to whatever you want. Frankie does it all the time. We usually know who it is. So just be aware of that. And God damn it, Rhino, you leave 90 Proof Nancy alone.
I'll try.
Jimmy and I are trying to pickle our livers so much that we can challenge her to the game of drink. I think we might have to recruit the critical drinker to do it.
There you go.
Nice. I think Jimmy almost lost it when I called 90 Proof Nancy your girlfriend.
Polska, before you go, show us inside the bar.
What?
Before
Okay.
you go,
Yeah,
show us
sure.
the party.
It's a party. It's a party here tonight. Yes. You guys see that?
Wait. Hold on. Live from Chicago. Chicago. These people didn't consent to be on a live stream, but here they are
Oh,
anyway.
that's nothing. That is not
Allegedly.
proud.
You
You
know-
should have seen the Mexican bar I went to. Holy shit!
Well, you know what? One of the regulars here is her birthday too, so they're having a nice little party. So it's nice. But
You gonna try to give it to her, Bob? Give her a little, give her a little bit of that something.
Well, you seen what I was packing on last stream.
Know what I'm talking about?
I might have to give her the 10 deck.
Oh God!
That's how they do it there in Chicago.
That is how we do it here in Chicago.
They give them the kibasi.
It's the kielbasa.
Oh shit! Kielbasa sausage. That's it.
It's the big black kielbasa.
I thought it was a little smoky there.
Make sure it's got a lot of good veins in there.
Well, I am smoking, so.
Yeah, just a little bit. Soldier Girl, welcome to the live show. You didn't get a formal introduction because I was fucking around,
okay.
but
Hey,
there
I'm
you go.
happy to share, guys.
Hey guys,
How's everyone? How are you guys
I'll
all doing? Jackal, I haven't heard you all night, like just in and out.
Guys,
I'm trying to keep.
I'll
from
jump back
becoming
out
that
and
guy.
Soldier Girls, hello to you too.
Hey.
We watched you the last time, so I'm gonna grab
I
another
hope you have a
drink. All right.
great night.
All right. That is live from Chai Congo. Meanwhile,
Dirty there, Bob. Give it
only
to
a
him
few
first.
of you will get this reference, but I'm going to throw it up really quick. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Hold on.
we got some good stuff.
He's still in there in Chai Congo. Deep in Chai Congo. Ah, damn it. And only a few of you are going to understand that, but there it is.
Well, you notice I changed mine to green.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, shit. All right. So we have room for one more. I would voluntold Riggs Jr., but we'll see what he says. Channel 1-800-DUMB. You're also welcome. Ghost Pill, if you want to come back in, you are also welcome. So I guess it's whoever shoots the quickest on the link here.
That's what she
and
said.
there it is in the live chat.
Hey, I can shoot out right now, but man, I missed
No,
you.
no,
guys
you are-
last
you are good to
Friday,
stay.
and, like, I love it. Allegedly, I love it. You gotta do a shirt.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a shirt now because that was a classic episode.
I apologize for that, but not really because it's the truth. But you guys are spot on, and I support y'all. I sit here and laugh my ass off. I'm like, oh my god.
Hell
You
yeah!
guys are right. But I was bringing up with Oregon and BYU. There was two stories. So the first story was, and I don't want to say too much because I'm not trying to like get your channel mess.
Oh, I know.
Butt fuck.
Trust me, I'm trying hard enough myself.
'Cause you guys are already going against so much, right? So the first one was BYU, the volleyball black female player who lied, talking about someone said the N-word and shut down a mom and pop store who actually supplied food to BYU.
Yeah.
And thank goodness that the mom and pops were able, the store, the cafe or whatever, were able to, beat it. Thank goodness. But then BYU and Oregon played again. And there was I can't remember his name right now. It just like slipped my mind. But the last game with Oregon and BYU at halftime, because people were saying, but see, the thing is, like, how the right never gets any media coverage, correct?
Right.
But the left, it's always out there like, oh, look at this. We got to take care of our Black Lives Matters. Like, what the fuck? You're starting like shit for no reason. You're making like a civil war on your own, you know? But, right. But anyway, so what happened was the father is like, hey, the students of Oregon are saying, don't quote me on this. I don't know if it was like something about Mormons, like clap, 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 right? Like get rid of Mormons or whatever.
Yes, F you
And one of the-
Mormons.
Is that correct? Did you say
What
that?
I heard, they would do the F you Mormons. and the whole student section started doing it and carrying around the entire stadium. And I guess it could have been heard by security personnel out in the parking lot.
Right, correct. And so the student that was playing for Oregon, his father was like, oh, we're not going to take this. We're not going to take the disrespect. So he ended up leaving Oregon. He didn't say nothing bad about, the Ducks, nothing like that. But because the father heard it, and I was like thinking at the same time, that should be, out in the media. But we're not going to do that because it's not going to be about Black Lives Matter, right?
Right.
But at the same time, we still have to build the kids up, as in like, hey, people are going to be rude. People are going to say nasty things about you. You just got to keep, when it's a competitive sport, people are going to say shit left and right. It doesn't matter. Wherever you are, you have to be stronger than that, right? But at the same time, if BYU is going to make up lies about someone saying the N-word and take away a mom and pop store because of this, then we're not going to report on someone who is conservative. We're not going to put that out there in the media, correct?
Right.
Yeah,
it's kind of, first of all, it's asinine, but it's touchy either way, right? But it's like where is our strength, first of all, and where is right and wrong is wrong. Always doing the hard right, not the easy wrong. In the military, it's like, now all of a sudden there's red cards. Oh, you're stressing me out, so I'm not gonna do push-ups because that just, I can't do it. You're stressing me out. Really? It's like we're making people weak. The whole dynamic of our country is just going to crap. And
we've been doing that for close to 50 years.
That is intentional, by the way. And before I lose track, guys, I'm going to throw this up.
Go off subject,
No, you're fine.
I did.
But I want to cover this because this was pre-Jimmy leaving, so we definitely want to get this on here. If I can figure it out.
Jimmy's
Pull it
awesome.
back up. Jimmy, you are still in the backstage. I can see you there laughing and drinking and doing whatever you're doing. Looks like he's pulling his kielbasa over there. So we're going to keep him backstage for a while.
Let him finish. Lucy's got his hands
Can't have that on the stream.
He's pulling his Jimmy Dean.
Yeah, his Jimmy Dean extra spicy.
But I'm glad
Bill,
that
you are
he's the
back
one that
on
got
with us.
spun up and not me. I definitely would have gotten you banned.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't think you would have gotten us banned, but I don't know. I guess
no, because here's the thing. At least Jimmy will know. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and rub my eyes and hold it in. Whereas me, the Emperor will kick in, and then I'm basically just going to be calling for raining blood and artillery shells.
Yeah. We've had you go a little dark a couple times.
Yes, I have. But for some reason, a part of me hearing all this doom and gloom coming, just
puts a smile on your face.
It just makes me smile, and I think, when that day comes.
And this is the live shows, the call-in shows. This is what you get, guys. You're still here watching. Apparently, you like these guys being nuts. I like it.
Have you guys seen the laws they're passing in Ohio with no cash bail?
Yep.
I heard about Chicago. I don't know about
there.
there.
They did it in Illinois. They're doing it in Ohio. They're trying to push it in certain counties in Michigan as well. Supposedly,
Minnesota too is right.
Yep, Minnesota. Michigan's probably going to be the next one within the next 6 months.
Sweet.
And there's a group trying to put it together in Pennsylvania, and they're trying to do a couple of other states in the area as well. There's a small group of people. Wisconsin's another one where the people are trying to push for that as well.
Yes, I remember. I just can't remember the other states that you're talking about, but I think there was a few, like with Michigan, Minnesota, Pennsylvania. Was Ohio?
There's a group in Ohio that's trying to push it, but they come from a very small area that doesn't have as good a control over it. So I don't know if they'll go anywhere.
I'm going to roll this really quick before we go off in the weeds too much further because I do want to get through this. By the way, I've not previewed this, but it was on YouTube. So, YouTube, if you say anything, this is on your platform already. So, Susan, fuck off.
It's Iran's Summer of Love.
I have to stop it. Sick sense of humor, allegedly. There it is.
There is a joke about her chin, but that on the down low.
Jackal, I missed you there. What'd you say?
I know. I was like, get it, Jackal.
There is a joke that can be made about her chin, but we will keep that
Paul
under
Chinian?
wraps.
No, do it, Jackal. I've been waiting.
Jackal, you've been way too quiet tonight. Why don't you just go ahead and
just let it go, man. Just let
Here's
it go.
the open mic. Jackal, you have the floor. I'm going to drain the main vein for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, kind of occupied here, but fine.
No pressure or anything, Jackal. I mean, you're just the only one on screen right now.
Yeah, fuck off. Go drain your water balloon.
Yep.
Fucking red man. Anyways, yeah, just no. When you push those people to the fucking edge, you know you fucked up somewhere. So, yeah, if they're gonna make such a bold statement as, all right, yeah, you know what, you can fuck right off and you can suck my ass. I'm taking this thing off my face. Yeah, that's grounds for somebody getting ripped limb from limb, quite literally, or getting hung by their dick and balls until you hear a pop and a snap and then someone goes splat. Not allegedly. That will actually happen. I mean, you've heard somebody say, "Oh, you know how they castrate bulls, right? They just tie it around the berries and wait for them to shrivel up." Well, over there, they will do that to whoever's instilling these stupid ass rules, except for they're going to do it to not just his balls, they're going to do it to his dick as well. And if for any of you fuckers over there that are going for this and you want to say, "Oh, you American, you want to say that about my country," well, you can shut the fuck up. I will take your AK-47 from you. I will shove it up your ass like your father used to do, but with something else. Or it could have been your uncle, or both. I don't fucking care.
Same time.
And I will pull the damn trigger. You will taste the Russian lead. As well as what you ate from lunch.
Tell us how you really feel.
Allegedly, of course.
We can glass your entire fucking region. We will glass it. We will turn the sand to glass. We will walk over your irradiated corpses. We will take your fucking oil. We'll take your steel. And hell, we may as well just go ahead and hand all that stuff back to, I don't know, Rome. We'll say, you wanted to go on your fucking crusades. Here, we've taken what we want from them. You can have your Holy Land. You win. Everybody over there is fucking dead.
Jackal's back.
Allegedly.
Rhino, you're muted, bud.
Mute.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, let me say that again then.
That's some
The
good shit.
views of our guests may not be reflective of Red Pill Rhino.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I've been muted this whole time, man.
And I just
Shit.
realized my camera light's on.
Wow.
We don't see anything.
Wow.
It's okay.
Dude,
No,
I
we
think
can't see you.
Last time, right? Like when you out there. God damn it!
Calling shows, man.
I know. Hey, I can get off. I can jump off, but you guys are making me laugh, and I love to support you all. But it was funny when Jack was talking about the ones that are God covered. So I had like this lieutenant. I'm not gonna say the word, you guys, even though we need to make this shirt. So allegedly, yeah, allegedly. There you go. So we're on MSR Tampa, going north, and she's like, "Oh, well, we need us to pull over and ask for directions." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Tuck and roll, bitch, tuck and roll." No one is asking for directions. I'm driving, tuck and roll. You know, and so with Jacko, when you were talking about that, I was like, all I could think about is that incident, you know, going north on MSR Tampa, which is north to south, and then you got Jackson that goes east to west. And she's all like, "Hey, let's pull over and ask for directions." Who asked for directions? I'm like, you know what? Open the door and tuck and roll.
Yeah.
Because I'm going. I know where I'm going. But it's just, you know, you're funny, Jackal. I'm glad Jackal's back.
Yeah, I probably said something I shouldn't have in that bunch, but you know what? Like I said, I'm half dead already. I've lost my sense of care.
Hey, we're still live. We're still watching this.
Yeah.
Let me know if
probably
you're
like,
still
oh, he's just a dumb 20-year-old kid. He's no threat. Hey, you're partially right.
No, you're good.
Because I'll just
On
be
that
that guy
note,
that's going to sit back and
Islam
watch.
is a religion of cockroaches, allegedly.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I still think that Billy and I hold the record for most times getting booted offline in a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get me drunk for me to get you booted off of YouTube that many times.
I'm gonna try not to go that route.
Talk about correct after allegedly, right?
Yeah. Well, I still think that Billy and I hold the record for coming back online how many times.
Oh man.
Nate.
Wasn't Billy gonna make a video for us before the end of the stream, or at least a picture?
Oh,
Yeah. That would be me fucking around, not doing my job. But let me get this taken care of here really quick. Let's get to the rest of this, or at least a little bit more.
مرگ بر دیکتاتور! مرگ بر دیکتاتور! مرگ بر دیکتاتور!
I'm sorry, I hear Mad Fag G.I. Joe.
Joe, yeah. All right, let me stop it here because you're just going to see the same thing. Protest. Billy, you sent 3 items here. I see.
I did.
Pop actually looks that's scary.
Right? It does.
That's scary.
Pop
All right.
Stelter Fat Punisher, here we come.
It's shockingly not that far off from Stelter, so
The
I'm
Rotund
concerned.
Revenger.
Well, he just fits on everything, you know.
Yeah, that's just
that's what she
creepy
said.
though.
Even if
All right,
Pamela
so we've
Rotund.
got
Oh my
I've
God.
got 3 emails. You're without saying anything, you've got something that says Iran. Is that
Okay,
something you
so-
want us to post up?
Well, this is fine. It's just
Okay.
a protest video. So
Okay. And
Iran's so far away. That's what.
and then I see a slide.
okay, so yeah, you guys had mentioned about the no cost bail. You know, they're just releasing people.
Yeah.
So the Babylon Bee did this great picture, and it's they're releasing people so fast. They put in a slide to let people out faster.
Let
The
me
picture is great.
move as quickly as I can here.
Oh man.
Where are
like they're not letting them out fast enough. So let's put in a quickie slip slide.
A quick release slide. Just let them slide out.
Can the end of that slide be straight into a minefield? Or the wood chipper?
Wood chipper.
Yeah.
Yes, wood chipper. Or cross
Hold on, I'm
chainsaw.
multitasking, but where is everything going? I've got too much crap on my desktop here.
For a giant concrete dome that's upside down, and each corner of it there's an MG42. That would be good.
There we go. Let me open that.
How about some hydrochloric acid?
Not strong enough. Chlorosulfonic acid. Yeah.
Real dark, man.
Oh, and I love it.
Allegedly, of course.
Banned.
Does it have to be allegedly? Man.
No, banned. Absolutely.
Or
banned.
theoretically.
Yes,
Over
theoretically.
here.
I like that word
Pulling
better.
up photos.
Oh my
Meanwhile,
God, you guys are.
banned.
They're all God's children, okay? Nasty Pelosi.
Hey, leave Polska Bob's girlfriend out of this.
You want that liver spotted demon? He can have her.
God damn.
You mean his sister girlfriend? I don't know. Which one was it?
And this is the live stream you guys originally came to watch.
It's the closest thing you can get to fucking a zombie.
You know what Polsko always said? The older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Oh!
Brought to you by Billy Von Baum.
That is not the case.
That should be one of the pop cards by that one dude Fitzwell does. That should be a pop card.
You're right. Send that over to Fitzwell.
Yeah, Senior Airman Dick Fitzwell. They should seriously do the Adventures of Fitzwell, just for the fun and games of it.
Right.
He's got so many great stories with Pop.
All right,
Yeah, that's a
and
series right there.
pop this other one up really quick here before I forget what the hell I'm doing.
I'm
Too many
so sorry.
buttons to push here.
I like Jackal and Crusader. Everyone's got me laughing. I love you guys, Jimmy. You make me laugh. But if someone wants to come in, I can get out. I'll keep watching. But
I'm not that funny. I just say stupid stuff.
no, but it's good shit. Trust me, it's like right on.
I just
I just open my mouth and the idiocy comes out.
No.
Billy Von Baum, you evil genius, you. We've got Terrence Stelter in the house.
Fuck yeah.
It's a little weird, actually.
Oh my God!
Terrence Stelter, everybody.
Oh,
You have to send that to Blake. You have to send that to Blake.
Oh, that is Pop. Oh.
That's so.
That is Pop. If he didn't go to Ranger School, he was gay and started balding at the age of 20.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, man.
Oh.
That's disturbing.
That's Pop in an alternate universe.
Alternate universe.
God, not.
That's him one TBI away.
Just one more. Damn.
No, that's a TCI. That's one TCI away.
This is after he recovers from the coof.
Yeah. Yeah, traumatic colon injury. That's what that's caused.
Holy shit.
Too many king dungs to the face.
Well, they were inviting me on the
Not
show.
to the
I think
face,
that's over
Nate.
now.
The other side.
Where's the black straw?
Straw.
Right.
Put a
Got
black straw in his coat
distracted.
pocket.
You got
Holy
got
shit.
distracted by the black cock.
Kawakaha.
Oh.
All right. So there you go. There's that. Anybody else want to join in the call? You are more than welcome to. Let's see.
I need to see if I can
wait. We
send
do
that
have
picture.
somebody.
Oh.
Soldier Girl, if you don't mind, I'm going to move you out for now.
Roger that. You guys have a great night. I'll be
You
watching.
too.
You too.
I will have
All right.
nightmares, but I'll be okay.
All right. Before I have you jump in the private chat, I've got Del Binder Para something or other. I need you to go on the private chat and let us know who you are.
Oh,
I will not read the private chat.
Rhino, do you still have Gilded open?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go to the butts and memes.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, sending you stuff through the email takes a little too long. So just go to the butts and memes. It should be just recent. It should be the first picture you find. Share your screen.
Oh God, is that the Blake one?
Nope. It's not Blake. It's Pop's Tinder profile.
Oh God, no. Oh God, no.
Allegedly or legitimately?
No, this is bad. Problem is I don't know how to download it. Oh, there we go. I got it. Why am I putting this on my fucking computer though?
It's bad. Jimmy's
it's
ready.
For later, Rhino. Don't worry.
It's for later.
All right, if I can get this downloaded, it's being fucking stupid on me, and I don't want to share screen because there's some private information on here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's being ridiculous. You might have to email me because it's being. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it's booting up like 10 times. Oh, you know what? It's not going to save as a JPEG though. So, yeah, send it to me in email and I'll throw that up on the screen because it's saving as all files.
Okay.
We've been roasting Pop and Blake so bad the past 2 weeks.
I don't know.
We need to come up with a new ride and roast for them.
Yeah.
I still thought that when was it Blake that came up with the Jukes of Hazard? That was pretty good.
The Jukes of Hazard.
Again, Del Binder, Para something or other. I can't say the whole name from here, but if you could identify yourself in the private chat, going once.
Oh, I'm gonna get fired for this.
Because we. All right, I see you've said hello. I do not see you on camera backstage. The stream cannot see you, but I'm concerned after last week's shenanigans.
It is sent.
I am Del Para. I'm going to butcher that. I'm going to butcher it. Okay. That'll work. I will bring you on screen. Please no shenanigans. Actually, tell you what, I got a plan. Since I'm paranoid after, big black bullshit on my screen. Hang on. I'll bring you in on a minute, but I got to do something here. Anything. Shit. I picked a bad time to close all my windows. Guys, run interference for me for a minute.
All right. We can do that.
No problemo.
Yeah.
So that fart that I ended the last bullshit report on.
That was. I could taste that.
Imagine that one in your helmet.
That was just my size.
What?
Just your
that was
size.
for Riggs Jr.
Oh
nice. Wow.
I thought you were talking about the size of the ass that I had on the screen. Because that's a bit oversized. She smother you with that.
That was
not
disturbing.
that I would know or anything from experience.
So Ryan,
I figured that's where you got it from. It was personal experience.
No, I'd rather kill myself.
All right. Welcome to the live show you are on. And you are still not showing any weird images, so welcome in.
Smart move.
Yeah, I've got to be careful after that last one. Can you hear us? We can see you. Can you hear us?
I'm sorry, who is talking, please?
This is Rhino.
Hello, Mr. Rhino. Nice to meet you.
How's it going?
Good. I am Del Paramahansa.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So what brings you in tonight?
I do not know. I come on sometimes and I like to I'm a bit shy, a very shy man, so I like to just chill around and be nice to people. That is me, Del.
Right on.
There you go.
Right.
And what about you, sir? Yes, very good.
Yeah. Is there any particular topic you want to talk about or anything while you're on tonight?
Oh, yes, good sir, yes. Very much. I like to talk about this man Blake. I heard that he likes working in the fisheries department. So I've heard about this man, Blake. I don't know about this man. He's like not good. Not good.
All right.
Why do you not believe he is not good, my friend?
Sorry, okay. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm only joking. I don't know. Excuse my sorry, I swore. No. Okay, it's wrong. I'll turn my can off now, though, everyone. I always go.
You're hiding your identity again, aren't you?
I'm doing the best I can. I mean, look, can I?
Listen, my friend. Listen, my friend. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to do here tonight?
Holy shit.
I did
You get
not
him over here
know.
with the tension. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
His voice gives him away, totally.
Well, only after I sprung it. I can't keep it up for very long because Riggs has already done it in the bloody, excuse my language, but he's already done it, so that's right. So no, I like to have a bit of fun and come on, and it must be Friday in America at the moment. So Saturday here, I've already got my libations. So good to see you guys. I saw you, Red Rhino, on Pop's channel, and you guys can all. I heard what you were saying before, and I thought, well, Bob he says, oh, well, you guys jump over there. So obviously you can see my cap, and that's what a lot of people in the world think. Not about Trump or whatever, but they think that we wanted a better America, but other people think differently. So
Clinton did use that slogan too himself back in the day.
Yeah, and also the other guy, not the self-made billionaire, the other guy, he was on the roasts, Dean Martin roasts, and he, what was his name? Goldwater, Barry Goldwater.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, so good to see Ghost Pill. Good to see. I'm sure that's Billy Von Baum, but I'm not sure.
Oh yeah,
Crusader Nate's a big boy. So, yeah, no. But the whole world is kind of behind you in many ways. So, what's the best for you? Although sometimes you think to yourself, I want to see the whole world go down, but I don't want the people that I like to go down. So, it's like a 50-50. So
you want to see the powers that be get their upcomings, but you want to see people succeed in life.
Yeah.
By the way, in the chat, if you could feel how tightly my ass cheeks were clenched watching him come in like, oh, fuck, we got a terrorist in here.
He does this all the time. He does this at every stream he joins up. Everyone's like, who is this?
This is Ghost talking. Yeah. I know I do.
I thought it was over, man. I thought the channel was done.
Are you making friends over there?
Could somebody please tell me what happened? Did someone show their junk last week?
Big black rooster.
Yeah, last week we had a fake Polska Bob, so we're having a crackdown because the camera didn't come on. It said Polska Bob, so I was like, all right, he's been on like 5 times tonight. We had him pop in. Next thing you know, there's this big floppy fucking dick on the screen. I'm like, cool. There goes the show.
Okay.
So, as you can tell, I'm a little bit on edge.
Yeah, Riggs had his chat up, and that's the only thing that saved you.
Which is why I put Riggs up, and then I brought up, Pop Stelter there.
Yeah, Pop
Terrence Stelter. Just to block out that image altogether.
So are they still taking people in camps down there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's going on
New
there?
Zealand. Where?
Yeah. Did they have COVID camps there? Or
Yeah,
was
you
that just
Kiwis.
Australia.
Well, I'm from New Zealand, but we're very right together. No, I don't think they are now. I think all their the stuff that they had, their restrictions and stuff, went off. But during that time, it's changed the world forever, fellas. I reckon. I really think it's changed the world forever. They had lots of riots, and Aussies, there's like grassroots, just like in America, just like England as well, Britain, lots of places there are grassroots people, and once again, this is Rhino's channel, so but people get unhappy about these things, and so no, I don't think the camps are going on Aussie. There's no camps here, but we did have people arrested when they broke a quarantine.
Yeah.
So that did happen here, quite a lot. But I know what's going on, but I'm not going to say anything about it.
Well,
Look,
you guys have that PM, Janet.
I mean, let me put it to you this way: as my channel, if you've watched it for any period of time, I don't fly under the radar very well. Against the advice of both Billy and Crusader Nate, I kind of just don't have a filter. So you're more than welcome. Now that we've gotten you through, and you're not the dick terrorist, you are more than welcome to speak your mind.
No, I'm
Just kind of watch. Don't go too far off into the weeds, into the crazy, to where Susan
Don't
would
pull
go.
a chronic.
Yeah. Do not pull a chronic. As long as you don't pull a chronic or pull out your dick, we're good here.
I got a chronic mask right here. Thou shalt not SIMP, but no, I pretty much hold myself really well. But backstage is different, but I'm pretty good, I think. All right, but I would have liked some people to jump in and stuff, but I just thought I'd come and say hello, really.
Right on.
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate you there.
Yep.
But yeah, that moment of tension, man. It's like, fuck.
Oh, it was written all over your face.
Was I on camera? I thought I turned it off.
For a split second, you were.
I was just like, oh, fuck.
I've seen enough of
you
your
were
live
sweating
streams.
bullets, bro.
I've done enough of your live streams to see your face and know that you instantly tensed up. I'm just.
I thought this was the moment. The dick pic bandit was back.
Yep. I'm pretty
We'll get
sure
you
that
again
you'll be able to
sometime.
Pull back the
Sometime.
The free range booster.
Damn it.
Oh, where is Jimmy? Is he on the floor? No, he's in there twice. He's backstage twice. One of them he's frozen. The other one he's sitting here diddling his extra spicy sausage back there.
Jimmy Dean's playing with his breakfast sausage.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove the frozen Jimmy. So, no offense, Jimmy. I'm gonna keep the real you, but the frozen you's got to go. Let's see if it doesn't kick both on accident. No, I don't want to ban him. Oh, if you want to prevent. Nope, there we go. What's going on? Kick guest. There we go. Jimmy is still flipping us off backstage, so he's really happy right now.
Sweet.
He's lit right now.
He probably.
We need to talk about a subject that'll get them all spun up again.
Get them all riled up again.
We have to get him back on screen before we can do that. But yes, I'd love to spin Jimmy up. Or perhaps Riggs can actually make him puke tonight.
But wait, not back on
My
screen
headset's about to
until
die.
we
I
get
can
the ball
bounce
running.
out if he needs to come in.
And then we
Hang on, Billy. What were you saying?
get him all
Billy, are you
riled
there?
up where he can't say it. Yeah. hello.
You're really roboting,
Yeah, you're turning into
Mr. Roboto over there.
something digital and terrible.
I think it sounded like you saying keep Jimmy backstage, but get him all riled up so he can't say or rant or anything.
Well, he can still
we do
type.
that.
Well, you can.
Yeah, he'll be reduced to a keyboard warrior. He will have to type his anger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll frustrate him even more.
Yes, and then we will hear an explosion from wherever he lives.
I'm just sitting here watching Jimmy reacting to you guys right now. Yeah, two fingers up. They're the peace signs, though, so no worries.
Yeah,
oh, there's
right.
thumbs. Thumbs up.
Hold
Yep.
on. Hold on a minute.
He's doing great.
Just got to get him some Miss Piggy with a pan of lasagna.
I got to figure out a way to like cheat the system here and get like a split screen to where both of you are on one screen, but I don't know how to do it yet. Break the system. That's there's something strange going on there.
Yeah. We all know we're number one.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for staying in the stream this long, because we've had some very interesting moments tonight, but it's always appreciated, you guys in the live stream watching the show thus far. Anybody else on... Go ahead. Anybody else on stream that has any topics, bring them up now. I'd love to chat about them.
I just want to mention one thing. One Fast Stack's going to be doing a tribute for Vention.
Yeah, he is.
Coming up Sunday the 25th. So, just shout that out so people can enjoy that, because some of us did like Vention and watch Vention when he was still around before he passed.
Yeah, we had that up on screen there for a while earlier tonight. Guys, keep that in mind. Do you know what date it's going to be?
Sunday the 25th is what he said.
All right.
That'll be the 1 year anniversary.
If you guys haven't already checked that out, go over to One Fast Stack and prepare for that stream. Is it a live stream, did he say?
Yeah, he said he was going to take us along, so I'm assuming it's going to be a live stream.
All right. If you guys want to join that, you definitely should. So, One Fast Stack. Does anybody, one of the wrenches, have his profile so we can pop that up on screen for a minute? His YouTube channel. In the live chat, if you can post it there. Jimmy. You got it? I see him doing something. I don't know if I want to know what he's doing. Anyway, yeah, we definitely need to get that in the live chat so you guys can go over there and subscribe.
He's probably just over there pulling his pud.
Playing with his breakfast sausage.
Or chewing his cud.
Well, Rhino, I sent you Nancy dancing at the beach.
Oh, no.
Play it for Polska.
Oh, we're doing it. Polska's not here, but we're playing it anyway. Let me get this downloaded in the background here.
I'm going to make sure I am out of here before that happens.
It's going to happen pretty quick.
I don't need
Well, just like when Blake plays the Hillary dancing videos just for pop.
God, I hate that shit.
I think that shit's hilarious.
That's
it's in my nightmares.
And those are just the ones that they show. I've sent sent one, all different ones.
This thumbnail is already bad enough.
Well,
damn it.
Oh, Lord.
The AOC chasing pop one, I always put that one up in Gilded regularly. And I get a lot of people laughing at it, like, don't ever post that. Like, dude, why do you have that? I get private messages from people about that. It's hilarious.
What they need to do is they need to put AOC's face on what's that severely obese model's name?
Tess Holiday.
Yeah, Tess Holiday. They need to put AOC's face on Tess Holiday and have her chasing pop.
With the pan lasagna.
No, with like, remember he told that story where he's being chased by that fat chick?
Yeah.
So just running down a hill.
Yeah, basically.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
He's told that story so many times.
I might be able to do a pick, just a pick, though, before the end of the stream.
All right, Jackal, are you still here with us?
Blake would torment him with that. That'd be hilarious.
Here, let me switch screens so I
Good.
can see it.
I'm glad Jackal's here. Because if I have to see it, so does he.
Oh, fuck
does Jackal.
you.
Oh, my God. Oh, it's frozen. It's frozen. But that's already bad enough. Yeah, for some reason it didn't like the format. But there you go. There is Nancy.
I got a blank screen.
Yeah, I got a blank screen here, too.
Oh, shit. You guys all lucked out. I can see it, sadly. But it is odd. I don't know what this is.
You know what? While Billy's here, I'll just go ahead and ask again in person. Dude, can we get a Dianne Feinstein deepfake? Like the Hillary
Oh, dear God. Why? You have a thing for Dianne Feinstein. I did that chick, the big Abrams, Stacey Abrams.
Yeah, that one was good. The Beetlejuice one you did was good too. It's just hilarious, and I know that stuff like that would just make Pop's blood boil, and that's why I do it.
I gotta think of one that would make Pop angry enough to throw something at the camera. I gotta think of something like that.
Or throw something at Blake.
Or throw something at Blake. or point it, or point the knife hand at the camera and cuss me out. Something like that.
I don't know if you want that. Careful what you wish for, man.
Yeah. Reaper got the knife hand.
Yeah.
Well, that's because he fucked up.
He's a group gimp.
Oh,
that fucking guy.
The group gimp. That's when you
Still
gotta
worries
wonder.
though, man.
That
Riggs,
must be worth it.
Riggs, you are
Riggs,
the man. We need one of Lizzo twerking with Beetlejuice's face on her body.
Oh god damn.
With Pop in a chair.
Oh, I have a gif of Nicki Minaj giving, I'm trying to think, who was it? Some, I think it was her ex or something. She's giving him a lap dance. I think I could send that to, well, it's a bit dark. There's not much lighting, so I don't know if the...
Put it in Gilded, dude. We'll find it.
It's swapping.
Right?
I don't know.
Billy, I am trying. I cannot get that to work.
Oh well.
That is a
I'm
bummer.
sure everybody's like, "Oh darn."
I'm hard.
Oh no. The thumbnail was
I
enough
am.
for
I
me.
wanted to see how disturbing it was. I needed nightmares for tonight.
Yeah.
I played it on my 200th video live stream, so it's not like it's never before seen. But
Oh, then I've seen it then.
yeah, you've seen it.
Dude, every time I hop on my phone and look like, oh, Billy Von Baum posted this 17 minutes ago, and I'm like, sweet.
Right?
Well, you're like probably the only one who
Nightmares.
gets notifications.
Oh, what's going on here?
Well, no, I don't get notifications. I just like hop on and look at just random times during the day.
Yeah, Billy for some reason pops up on my screen almost immediately. Can't find anybody else to save my life, but you're like always the first thing recommended the second you upload.
Cool.
But you're doing it right, unlike the rest of us.
Not really. I'm getting pushed back like I've never seen.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like I'm just
You're
not,
not even-
getting views. Ever since I did that one, the the girls, you know, I can do anything better than you, and then the guy
Oh,
who
yeah.
did the fucking oil rig. It's like, yeah, go ahead, do that.
Yeah.
That was a
She'd
good
break
one.
her spine trying.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Well, that pissed off a lot of women, let me tell you.
Oh,
I'm sure.
Giving me
So I got
ideas here.
reported, I got thumb down, yeah. And then after that, it's just my views have gone into the toilet.
You're giving
By
me
the way, in
ideas
the-
here, Billy.
In the live chat, Crusader Nate has posted up the link to One Vast DAC. He needs to get a custom URL going there. There's a lot of letters.
Sure,
Yeah,
he does.
I just went up on searched him on YouTube on a different tab and pulled it up.
Yeah. Got to get him his own URL there, though.
Oh, Rhino, you're on Facebook? Oh.
Am I? Are you
It
sure?
says Rhino knows a lot about pissing off women on Facebook.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That's pretty
According
ballsy.
to Jimmy Bones.
Oh, this
what
week
he's
has
good
been,
at.
pretty good.
I haven't been on Facebook in years. I got booted off for getting in an argument with someone at one point, and I just never went back.
Oh, yeah. This week has been a shit show, man. I brought all the crazy feminists out of the woodwork there.
Well, you're getting views. I
Tell 'em to
saw.
fuck
I
up.
saw one of your videos had 11,000 last.
Yeah, 11,000, almost 12,000.
Jeez, which one was that?
It was a short, believe it or not. That's the only thing they'll let me post to get views. Everything else gets buried in there.
Huh.
That's how Ribby got going. That's how he got to like 100K.
Yeah.
In shorts.
107,000.
I am learning
Yeah.
really quickly to just ignore the damn comments because when you do shorts, it promotes it to people that aren't the regulars. It promotes it to the feminists, the simp manginas, everybody that's on board with the blue pill bullshit. So the comments section of my shorts are absolute fucked.
Oh.
So what
You
you're
just either
saying?
delete them or ignore them.
So you can piss people off by making shorts, huh?
Oh yeah,
Just-
it's really easy to do shorts too.
Just
they
imagine
gotta be-
Cuck Murphy's face on every single one of those comments.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, if I
Jack
knew how to do
Murphy.
that video stuff you guys do, I would be banned from YouTube in a heartbeat.
It's actually pretty easy. I mean, what Billy does, I have no fucking clue. I still want to know the secret about these voices, but I know that's never going to be revealed.
This is the secret sauce, my friend.
Probably does something that because he and I have been talking since early this year about this stuff.
Yeah.
So I might have a vague idea of what he's doing.
It's good stuff, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
That Fauci one, I'm like, holy shit.
Dr. Fauci.
That was good.
Yeah.
The other one. What was the other one?
Poking a beat.
Yeah. Were you narrating what those idiots were doing?
Oh, which one was that?
God, there's so many of them. I can't remember them all.
I can't remember it either. I made it.
That one with the idiots.
Yeah, I mean that's ever. Oh,
yeah, you know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, with the one with the fighting, or
no. It's like, can you believe what this girl's about to do?
Oh yeah.
Kind of the gravelly voice.
Yeah.
Guys, in the live chat, are you seeing a panel of 6 people or just one person on camera? Because what I'm seeing looks different from what I'm seeing on the other end here.
I see 6 on Streamlabs and on YouTube.
That's very strange. Oh, never mind. I know what's going on. Okay. I was behind on the stream. I'm keeping an eye on our stream just to make sure it doesn't glitch out or fuck up or anything.
Yeah, I'm watching it too.
Okay.
6 cock holsters.
Clock.
Rig sucks.
Clock. You know, when you go to the store, you got to get some cork.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? I think he's. I don't know if he's New Zealand or Australian. Where there's a dude that's got the spoof commercial of the deck sealant. You guys, Rhino, you ever see that one?
I have not. Is it on the old Tube of You?
Yes, it is.
Let's see.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, if you can shoot it over in the private chat, I will play it. I will play it. Last week we played some weird shit.
I stopped watching adverts many years ago. Adverts are just shit. I watch them for entertainment purposes. I'm pretty much MGTOW, not quite monk, but been a long time that I've been that way. But just the adverts I don't watch. I watch one thing is a game show called The Chase. The other thing I'll watch is something news. Only 30 minutes, and then it comes to sport. Apart from that, I'm done with it. Done and dusted. So, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, this is it.
Is he an orange-headed guy?
No.
Fully red.
Kind of like a checkered shirt, brown hair, jeans.
You're describing me, brother. Crusader Nate.
It's New Zealand style, Schaefer's New Zealand style.
Okay.
Deck sealant.
Okay.
Got it.
Look. Yeah.
Oh.
It'll be on this screen here in a few seconds.
I can tell you if I've seen it.
Schaefer's deck sealant. Yep. It's just downloading in the background. That's another thing. For some reason, I can't just share the browser screen because it mutes audio for some reason. I think that has something to do with my voice meter, not so much StreamYard.
It might. I don't know. That's stuff I know nothing about.
It's a clusterfuck on my end. You have there's several windows open here. All right. All right, man. We will catch you next time.
If I'm still alive.
Yeah.
You'll be here.
You'll be.
Hey, buddy. I've never really spoken to you. You'll be alive. If you go, then as successful endeavors. A master wrench told me once. If you go, then that's one less warrior until the time that we go. Right? So you'll be still alive. Don't worry about it, man.
I probably will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, last time I checked, I wasn't gonna get my orders to leave till, I don't know, 35, maybe. I don't know.
Nah, you'll be around longer than that.
You'll be around longer than that.
If the planet's still here.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minor details.
Minor details. You know, they're outliers. It's fine. You know?
Right.
I mean, Nate, you know about
Right.
outliers when it comes down to data. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not like I'm a researcher or anything.
Yeah, exactly. So I knew you'd get
No.
it. Okay, I'm going to leave now. I've talked too much.
Mhm.
All right.
All right. See you
Take it
later.
All
easy.
right. Well, we'll catch you
I gotta
next time.
sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Video.
On that note, that means we've got a spun up Jimmy coming back in. I can see.
Take care of him, Jimmy.
Yeah. Jimmy's going to see this. If you
All
haven't
right,
seen this,
here we go.
Schaefer's
Jimmy is
deck
back
sealant,
in.
the Schaefer's deck sealant one,
Oh
probably,
man,
is probably going to have everybody laughing.
I just watched about like 20 seconds of it while you guys were talking. Oh my goodness. I couldn't breathe, man. I couldn't breathe.
It's gonna something that'll lighten the
Oh,
mood.
here we go.
I shared it.
Yeah.
I shared the link in the main chat, but oh my goodness.
Is it hiding?
Sorry.
I'm still looking for it because I've got a lot of crap on this desktop. I need to clean this up bad. There we go. All 3 new decks. Sealant. Okay. There we go. And on screen now.
I've seen this shit. Okay, dick, right.
Well, if you're like me, you find it very hard to keep your dick dry. I left my dick unprotected and it was warped out of shape in no time. I could
No.
barely recognize my own dick. Imagine that. Then I
I've never
discovered
seen this,
Schaefer's
but
New
it's
Zealand
funny.
style dick sealant. The best way to take care of your dick in 3 easy steps. First, wash your dick with soap and water.
Oh my
Then,
God,
wait for
really?
your dick to dry.
This
Once your dick is clean and dry,
cannot
paint your
be
dick with Schaefer's dick sealant.
mainstream shit.
I used to be too
Really.
embarrassed to invite people over to see my dick. But now, my dick's the talk of the town. I even have pictures of my dick. Check out that dick. I'm going to send this to my secretary. Barbara always loves to receive my dick pics. After all, summertime is all about spending time on your dick. I'll often have 20 to 30 people on my dick at once. That can really wear your dick out, causing dick splinters and discoloration. But with Schaefer's dick sealant, my dick stays a nice golden brown colour. Who wouldn't want a golden dick? I used to never let children anywhere near my dick. My dick was too dangerous for kids to play on. But it seems like every kid in the neighbourhood's been on my dick this summer. And they've all had a good time. My dick's over 70 years old, but it looks brand new. That's part of the reason all my neighbours are jealous of my dick. Wasn't that right, Jim? Yes, you've got a nice dick, okay? His wife is always on my dick, begging me to know the secret of my perfect dick. If you like Schaefer's dick sealant, check out Schaefer's New Zealand style cock. I had a huge hole in my dick, but I fixed it by jamming some cock in it. You'd be surprised how many things you can fix by jamming cock into them. Have an extra large hole in your dick? Try Schaefer's African style cock. Just go to your local home improvement store and ask for the big black cock. Schaefer's New Zealand style dick sealant. Don't put it on your penis.
Wow.
There's also a helpful number on the back. Hi, I've got a question about my dick. Schaefer's New Zealand style. Hey, get that squirrel off my dick. He knows he's not allowed to come on my dick. Right around the time I turned 40, my dick became soft and spongy, and I never used it anymore. My wife wouldn't even sit on my dick, and the neighbourhood kids would all point and laugh.
What the fuck?
But that was before I discovered Schaefer's New Zealand style dick hardener from the makers of Schaefer's Dick Sealant. It keeps your dick nice and hard all year round in 3 simple steps. First, grab a neighbour to help you, because making your dick as hard as a rock can be a 2-man job. Then, rub the dick hardener into your dick, hard and fast. And when you get tired, take a break and watch your neighbour rub your dick.
That's a Homer suspicion point.
And finally, simply wait for your dick to get hard while you think about all the fun times you'll have this year on your rock-hard dick. I've rubbed my dick raw with other inferior products, but that won't happen with Schaefer's Dick Hardener. Because Schaefer's is committed to your dick, and the people at headquarters do nothing but think about dicks all day long. In fact, Schaefer's now has an entire new line of products specifically formulated just for your dick. There's Schaefer's Dick Paint, for when you want to play around with having a different coloured dick. And if you want to get rid of your dick entirely and start from scratch, try Schaefer's Dick Remover. The unique acid formula will melt away your dick on no time. And if you don't think it'll work, ask me mum. She used to have a dick. Then she got rid of it when she met Dad. To be honest, I think Dad loved her more when she had a dick. It was enormous. Jesus. I've seen the photos. But most importantly, be on the lookout for the world's first dick vacuum. Schaefer's New Zealand-style dick sucker. Because why should you pay two guys you don't know to show up in a van and suck your dick for you? Now you can suck your own dick. Hey, why not make yourself some extra money and suck everyone in the neighborhood's dick while you're at it? So join us on social media and tweet us a picture of your dick using the hashtag #ShowUsYourDick. Oh look, we've already got some.
Show us your dicks, big and small. We're at Schaefer's, we can take them all. A dick in the front, a dick in the rear. We've serviced dicks our entire career. Schaefer's, it's good for your wood.
And there's one
Schaefer's
more
New Zealand
apparently.
style dick hardener. It's like Viagra for your dick.
Jesus.
I've shown my dick to people I work with hundreds of times, and they love it. Not just because I'm the boss. Hi, I'm Marty Schaefer, president of Schaefer's New Zealand style products, such as Dick Sealant, Dick Hardener, Dick Remover, and my personal favourite, the Dick Sucker. Until recently, we used to refer to those all-important office presentations as PowerPoints. But in today's office, dicks are on the tip of everyone's tongue. And that's why our latest product focuses on the many dicks you're exposed to at work. Schaefer's New Zealand-style dick presentations. Guys, let's show them all the different dicks they can buy from us. Running a company can be challenging, and that's why I communicate to my clients and employees in the clearest way a man can in the corporate environment, with my dick. Oh, sorry. There for me, Barbara? Yeah. Even though we have all sorts of dicks, fast-paced dicks, flashy dicks, interactive dicks, inspirational dicks, persuasive dicks, and dicks just for the holidays, you can't just rock up to a meeting and whip your dick out. Before I show my dick to anyone, I put it on the biggest screen I can find and then spend up to 2 hours poring over every detail of my enormous dick. It's the longest one at this office. Everyone's eyes widen when they first see it, but once they get their hands on the hard copy, they get the feel of my dick, and I like watching them do it. If your dick is boring, people can easily doze off because they've seen a dick like yours before. But with Schaefer's New Zealand-style dick presentations, you'll virtually slap them with your dick. Jim, wake up. What was I talking about? Your dick? Good, Jim. It's a good sign if Jim is following along. He's seen so many dicks, I'm convinced all he dreams of are dicks.
No more dicks. Get it out of my face. I've had enough.
I've had enough.
I've got to go now. I've done such a fantastic job presenting my dick around the office that I've got a meeting with the head of human resources. Hope it's a promotion. Kidding, I'm the president. I can do whatever I want. You wanted to see me, Kathy? Schaefer's New Zealand-style dick presentations. Try our dicks. They're easy because they're not hard.
Oh, that's good shit.
And
on that note,
I figured that would lighten the mood.
yeah, that definitely did.
Oh man, if you get me snort laughing, you know that is funnier than hell.
Oh man,
Oh my god, that was funnier than hell.
that was good shit. And I'll tell you what, guys, to not break our last record, I'm gonna actually call it a little early tonight. So that doesn't mean we're over this second. If you guys have any last thoughts, throw them in, and we'll close up that way.
Well, as the Kiwi said, keep your dick clean. And if you need to, keep your dick sucked. Fuck, that was funnier now. Jesus
We got
Christ.
Jimmy full screen again just to see him totally
Before he goes Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
No, I
he's
was
just about there.
I was cruising in 11th gear, and I got shifted down to 7th gear, and then that one put me right straight down into 3rd gear. I needed that one. Holy.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Fuck, that was fun. Jesus. Whoever recommended that, I didn't catch whoever recommended that, but I thank you because
a buddy of mine showed me that like 5 years ago. You guys ever seen the was it the Poopery commercials?
I have not. We should save that for next
they're
Friday.
short. They're really short.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to save those for next time I'm in overdrive.
Yeah.
This video is older than hell, but has any of you seen the video of look at my horse, take you around the universe?
I have not seen that. No.
Animated thing. It's.
It doesn't ring a bell.
I can't remember what it's actually called, but it's been around for like 20 friggin' years. It's hilarious. I think I originally found it on E-Bombs World.
Oh wow, that does go back.
Yeah, that dates it quite a bit.
Yeah, it does.
You guys have any ridiculous funny videos in the live chat right now? I have posted my email address, so you guys can send them over and we can share them on next week's call-in show.
Here's a short little the Poopery one. It's only like a minute and a half.
All right, let me download it and then we'll call it a night. Any other last thoughts from you guys?
I have learned so much tonight from everything we have learned. I have learned about book. I have learned about Dix. I have learned about Kubasi. I have learned very many things. Thank you very much, my friend.
I'm glad we could enlighten you.
Appreciation for you, my friend. I hope you give me 10% off my next Slurpee, my friend.
Shit.
Banned.
My name is Doug.
Yep.
You know, look, you buy now. You know, after you buy now.
This I am finding to be racist. I am very offended by this.
I got him
we're laughing, but I can hear Rhino's butt clenching. Just no homo. But
Rhino,
he's
just
like,
so you
"Come on,
know,
guys, man,
this
come on."
the one I put in the private chat. That is an actual product. You can actually go online and buy it.
The Poopery one. I think I've seen this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll play it. We'll play it for sure. Yes, and it was nice being on YouTube with you guys. I'm sure by tomorrow Susan will have me gone, but it was good while it lasted. All right, we're going to share this Poopery. Here we go.
Our big trip was canceled, but nothing beats life on the open road, right, babe?
He's an hour, yeah.
That's just not of this world. Oh, that straight from hell, Venus! What is that?
Don't ruin your vacation with bathroom odor. When it comes to going number 2 on the road, you used to only have a few options. Make a pit stop.
Sorry.
Oh man, come on. Blow up the RV.
Oh, honey, I can taste it.
Or hold it.
Oh God.
Never hold
we
it.
might need to pull
Hell
over.
no.
Now? We're making a great time.
That's why you need Poopery. But before you go toilet spray, that traps number 2 odor under the water's surface. Guaranteed. Poopery is natural and safe for your RV septic system. So if you're ready to finally go somewhere, click the link to get Poopery today. Poopery, because 2020 could use a win.
Not bad.
Actually, that redhead.
What's that?
That redhead, she was a student at BYU University.
Small
Brigham
world.
Young?
We've come full circle tonight.
And we have.
Full circle.
All right. On that note,
there's been many a road trip where I've had to make 2 of those 3 choices: either hold it or make a pit stop. well, 3 of the 4, or
Don't
pull
hold it.
over. And when you pull over, make sure you have more than just a cloth mask.
Always
to,
be prepared.
Clean up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So keep a, my advice for everybody for the safety briefing. If
Keep
we
a
can
roll.
Call that for tonight. Either keep a roll of 2-ply or a box of wet wipes in your car at all times.
Just
Jimmy,
in case, yeah.
The safe way to do it, especially in the wintertime, pick up those small. There's a small travel Kleenex package that'll fit in your pocket. Use one of those. You can take it anywhere, and it may come in handy, or you shit out of luck.
We have definitely
It's a
learned a
double-edged
lot
sword.
tonight.
You should have luck, sir. One thing I will
Ah.
say is that, sorry, Pop, and I'm going to go now. Pop
No, you're good.
often talks about humor. Often talks about a lot of humor in people's lives. He's got such a big chalk amount on his board, and Blake is good too. What I want you guys to do, if we can, all do it. We just give him a $1 donation and get Blake to do the straws, and we can pepper him the whole day long.
$1 a straw.
Humor is
Oh, yeah.
very good, and so.
What if we actually all pitch in for a king dong and he throws like a 3-foot rubber dick at me?
Yeah, I'd pitch in for that.
I'd do that.
Fucking big old floppy king dong.
That's brilliant,
Be
Jimmy.
blue to match AOC's.
There you go.
How about a used condom?
Holiday body chasing pop with a big rubber dick.
$500. Big used condom from Jack Murphy. I don't know. Sorry. Okay.
Oh shit.
Thank you. I hope I didn't say anything wrong.
And on that note, it's been a good night, guys.
Sorry. That's me. That's on me. That's on me. Nothing to
I'm
do with
sure
the-
plenty of things have been said that Susan does not approve of has been said.
I have no idea how we're still on air.
Well, at least we didn't have
That's it.
at least we didn't have Big Black Tyrone show up, so that's winning.
Thankfully,
Winning,
yeah.
maybe.
Oh no,
winning.
definitely winning.
Winning.
Yeah.
No.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna cut these guys off the screen here somehow. Yeah, we'll just do that. There we go. Look at that. Just knocking everybody off. But it was fun hanging out with you guys tonight. I hope you learned a lot. I know I did. It was extremely educational and fun. And that's what we aim to do here. So on that note, we'll take us out with our usual outro. And I don't have a safety briefing, usually not on my channel. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy it. And try like hell to get as spun up as Jimmy if you can. And on that note, you guys have a great night. We will catch you, I believe, Wednesday. So stay tuned. We'll have some kind of topic. Who knows what it'll be? I don't know yet. It's a surprise for you and me both. Until next time, guys, enjoy your weekend.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And fuck all the doubters. They're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.